Hi, peoples.
Hey, Gunny. Hey, everybody.
What's
this
up,
is a
buddy?
It's a special dedication stream. We're going to celebrate afterwards and let you know how we did with the Coins for Cause auction. But tonight we are going to celebrate the life of Dee Dee's mother and Yaya's grandmother, and also we want to celebrate the life of Archaeology Mikey 007. This is a special song that kind of become our go-to song for those who have passed. All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door, and I hate to wake you up to say goodbye. But the dawn is breaking, it's early morning, the taxi's waiting, it's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome I could cry. So kiss me, then smile for me, and tell me that you'll wait for me, and hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane, I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. There's so many times I let you down, so many times I played around, but I tell you now, they don't mean anything. 'Cause every place I go, I think of you, and every song I sing for you. When I come home, I'll wear your wedding ring. So kiss me, then smile for me, and tell me that you'll wait for me, and hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane, I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. Now the time has come to leave you. One more time, let me kiss you, and just close your eyes, I'll be on my way. We'll dream about the days to come, when I won't have to be alone, about those times when I won't have to say. Kiss me, then smile for me, and tell me that you'll wait for me, and hold me like you'll never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane, I don't know when I'll be back again. I'm leaving on a jet plane, don't know when I'll be back again. I'm leaving on a jet plane, don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. My friend next to me here, Can Collectibles, Pan, I call him. That was gifted to me by Yaya and by Dee Dee, and I thank them and I love them. I know that they are special to a lot of us in the tribe, and we know that it's grandma and mom's birthday tomorrow, and we're thinking about you. And also to Archaeology Mikey 007 and his family, and also many of the people in the chat who knew him and cared for Mikey. We're with you. So that being said, that being sung, welcome to the Can Gunny tribe update. And Gunny, why don't you take it over and give them the good news about how our auction went last week, please?
Oh, the good news from the auction. Oh my goodness. So on my end and on
Welcome,
Can's
everybody.
end, everything's been shipped, everything's been paid for. And you know what? This is what we raised. Hold on, let me get this screen ready. Where's it at? This is what's going out to feed some bellies. Y'all ready? Boom, right there. $1,700. Wow. And what we're going to do, well, talking it out, there is a shelter, a food pantry in Gainesville. It's about an hour north, and I go there all the time. It's worth it because I get to stop and get some really good pizza. But I'm going to take a check because I've been in contact with the company to maximize every dollar so I don't have to do anything. I mean, I'd love to give it to them in person, is give them a check. So, because if we pay it online, they lose 4%, the transactions and all that. And I want to take them a cashier's check so they get every penny from what you guys helped and raised with us. So that's going to happen as soon as we can set up an appointment so I can meet the president of this company. I'll give you the name right here. It's called The Bread of the Almighty, and we'll put the link up here in a second so you guys can read it out. And I'm excited. They're very excited because basically the way their food pantry works, every dollar helps provide 6 meals to families in need. And you let's just figure that math. How many meals?
1,700 times 6. Yeah.
That's going to be 10,200 meals for these families that are in need. What? That is awesome. Oh, Kelly Gray. I got your address, Kelly. Can gave it to me.
Yep, I sent it to him, Kelly, for you. It's on the way.
I've been busier
Gunny,
than a one-legged man in a what kind of contest. So anyway, the 1,700 is going to this.
Let's go back to
pantry.
Let's go back to the beginning for a second.
Okay.
Yep, 1,700. Gunny, let's go back quick and just welcome everybody. Quick, JJ,
We got it,
hi
right?
buddy, Yaya, Dee, love you. Oh yeah, thanks, Richard C, traveling man. Thank you for being here, buddy. What's up, JJ? Love you, buddy. Richard C, the traveling man. Hi to you and your wife. Dee, hey family. I got my big life-size panda next to me. Thank you, Yaya, as well. Check the top. Check the top. I checked the top earlier. Underlay, Mata, Speedy. Oh, hey, y'all. Stay safe on the road, Speedy. Love you, buddy. Smoking Coin, Mr. T. I pity the fool. Throwing in some music. He's the music maestro. You want to know why? Because I'm the maestro. Oh, speaking of the maestro, vote for Pedro. Vote for Pedro. Cheers, Pedro. Free shipping. Johnny Rainbow. Hello, buddy. Love and respect, Johnny. Brother Can, High Spray Can Coins. We love you here at the Tribe. I hope you got your package. I sent out all my packages as well, by the way. So everybody will have gotten it or will be getting it really soon. Diamond Lou. Hi, Diamond Lou. He is explosive, that dude. Big Lou. Thomas Buckley. Hi, brother. Love and respect going out to you, good person. Demo Dan. Haven't seen you in a minute. It's great to see you, Demo Dan. I hope that you are well. Kelly Ray, there she is. Hi, sweet Floridian. Good to see you. I gave him your address so that he would be able to get it, and I got your Cash App. Everybody paid. I want to thank everybody as well. Flag City Parts. He did a great thing. He's still his donations are still the donations that keep giving and giving. So thank you, Flag City. Beth Coddington, always be grateful and listen to the Grateful Dead as well. Hi, Beth. Great to see you, old friend. She is a party person for sure. Extraordinaire. Well, he's still trying to. Are we good? No, there's Richard C. still. All right. Well, welcome everybody. We want to just kind of update you again that last week we did for the food pantries. We earned $1,700. We did keep a couple $100 to for tribe overhead. People know, the donors know that we do that. We made, I think, like after shipping, probably like $1,947. We kept out $247 for the I have it written down right here so I could show Gunny. $1,947 was earned after shipping. After everything was shipped out, $1,700 will be our check that we'll do for the donation. That leaves us $247. And I also said the stream is dedicated to Dee Dee's mom and Yaya's grandma. So we keep a little bit in the kitty for everyone to understand, so that we can do special things for people. So sometimes we can throw $40 in somebody's PayPal account if we know that they're struggling that week or something, or we can, maybe get them a coin at somebody's auction or something, and kind of make. And we've been told this many times, and we'll just kind of share with you exactly how the donors will say to it. Just put a smile on someone's face. When they send, their donations of silver and coins and whatever, they say, use it for your cause or use it, just to put smiles on people's face. So we save a little bit. Oldies and goodies. Hey, Uncle Al. I'm glad, buddy. I missed you, I think, in the welcome. So hi, oldies and goodies. Great to see you, buddy. So we keep a little bit so that we can do those things, and it's kind of in the petty cash fund, and they trust us enough to know that we do those things. And one of those things we're doing tonight, and I don't know, Gunny, if you're ready to let them know yet, but I can kind of let them know later if you're not.
No, go ahead.
Is that a now or later?
Now's good.
Now, okay. So Dee Dee and her daughter Yaya. So let me kind of break it down for you. Dee Dee is someone that I've known from the beginning of kind of the can experience, or my channel, if you will. And Dee Dee would come often, and we struck up a great friendship and a real kinship, a brotherhood and a sisterhood. And Dee Dee's daughter Yaya, obviously, then her and I have become good friends, and they've both endeared themselves to not just me, but to everyone in the tribe. And they're Dee Dee's mom and Yaya's grandmother's birthday will be tomorrow, and it's her first birthday without her here on the earth. And so we wanted to really just kind of rally around them and have a fun night tonight to kind of celebrate, things from the past and honor her and help get them through this moment. And so we decided to send them, and we got this idea from Nick's Coins. We want to thank Nick's. But one of the things that we're going to do with that extra money is we're sending Dee Dee and Yaya a care package, and it's called a Box of Maine. And it comes from Maine, the Northeast, the top the top easternmost state is in our country. And thank you, Beth. And we're basically going to send her a care package that she and Yaya can kind of split and just kind of lift their spirits. And those are the kinds of things that sometimes we're able to do because of these auctions, and by keeping a little bit out of it, so that we can send, things that will bring a smile to people's faces. And thank you to the donors who allow us to do that and also trust us to do that. So cheers to you.
And the Box of Maine has been ordered, so it should be there to you, Dee Dee and Yaya, in 3 to 5 days. We ordered it right before we went live, so it is coming for you. Am I sharpening crayons again? No, I'm ordering a box for Dee Dee and Yaya. No, but we got a box for my former mother-in-law last year because my former father-in-law passed away. And my daughter said her grandmother loved it, so you guys are going to enjoy that box. It's really awesome, Dee Dee. You guys are going to love it. You and Yaya, enjoy it. It's going to be fun.
See you there.
When you're making all these blueberry muffins, be thinking of the tribe because they are they're so good.
Yep. So, and we're also able sometimes to, there's some people in the tribe that we've been able to send coins to recently. Some graded coins, some things like that, and we really want to give back to people in the tribe too. The people that go above and beyond, people that are always here and supporting us, whether it's with donations, or if you read the description in the bottom, it says thank you to the donors, thank you to the bidders, and thank you to the well-wishers, people who just come and hang out and are positive to kind of give us that positive charge to keep doing this. And I think that's it's enough to just come and be a part of it. Or if you share it out on your channel or something, if you can't bid or something, is you spread the word. Word of mouth is sometimes the best advertising, as they say. And
100%.
You find a good thing, you just want to share it out, that we're of that feeling, that mentality. If you find a good thing, share it out. Like, don't hold on to it for yourself like a miser, right? I think like having the gift is giving. The gift is actually giving, and it takes a village to come together and do things for people sometimes, because I wouldn't be able to do it, on my own. Gunny wouldn't be able to do it on his own. And any one of you in the chat probably couldn't do it on your own, but collectively there's a force that kind of happens.
We are a tribe. That's what we call it.
Monkey King Meadows. Hey, buddy. What's up? There's
what's going to
another
be
person who
fun,
comes all the time and
what's
supports.
going to be fun is taking that check, just like I did earlier this year for running for Heroes. It felt so much better to do that in person. We were going to order it and all that, but it just seemed like the way these guys have their finances set up, $1 feeding six meals. It's like, okay, yeah, they're onto something. But they take care of veterans up there. I mean, there's a lot of veterans up there in Gainesville. I mean, I've been to that Gainesville VA many times. Actually, last week I was there, and a lot of the veterans have it rough up there, So, and that's why I'm willing to take that hour drive and get it up there, because they're not only just everyday ordinary people. There are veterans and there are first responders and all that. They're really fell in hard times, and that one has a very, very wide spectrum of people they help and not just focused on one group. So that's why I'm up there. In Gainesville is very, very, they're really, really high class areas, but Gainesville also has people that are down on their luck, and we're going to help those people and put some smiles on their faces come the holiday time.
Biggie says, "Hey Gunny, I found a place about 15 miles from my work for the cran beer." Oh, that sells the cran beer?
Everywhere I've been looking, it says New Jersey is the place to get it. So I'm gonna have Big E. You're gonna have to bring a case of them down for the fun show, and I'll pay for it.
Yeah, drive them down. I don't know if you're technically allowed to mail alcohol.
No,
I don't think you are.
Some states you can, because I know Florida is kind of iffy if you mail alcohol out of state and all that stuff. But when I was living in North Carolina, they'll buy whatever booze you want and they'll send it to North Carolina. But in Florida, you just got to find the right place.
You can't, individuals, I think, Gunny, is what I meant. I don't think an individual can send it,
Right. I wouldn't put Big E through that. That's why I'm saying, hey, I can wait for it. All I need is one can, but I want to see the rest of everybody drink it up. I just got to keep one can. There she is.
Beth's looking forward to her bin box.
Oh,
hi, Shimpy.
Sorry.
Thank you for the email. So Beth got one. Deadhead's Coin got one. Uncle Al, Oldies and Goodies, got one. I'm trying to think who else got one.
Michael LeFew, Blue Moon B, and
Michael
Perry makes coins.
Perry and makes cards, and there's one more.
Blue Moon
George
B.
Matthews, what's up, our rock and roll brother? Sorry, who was it, Gunny?
Blue Moon B.
Oh, and Blue Moon B. Right on.
Oh, wow, Kelly. Heavily involved in the Veterans Tampa area? Yeah.
Nice.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Hey, and I just want to put it out there too.
See you, George.
We've got our spot picked for the fun show. If you guys want to try and get in our area, please reach out to me or V Rose, and we'll hook you up with the info. We don't want to broadcast it, because we just don't want to. But please let us know, and we'll give you guys the address and the right web page to get the best discounts you can. Basically, what we did for Wednesday through Sunday morning, the 4th through the 6th, it's roughly $400 is what it's going to cost. That's a 2-bedroom with the kitchen. I know Nick's Coins, and I'll talk about her in just a second. Nick's Coins just got an efficiency, and I think it was like $80 a night. So if you don't need the kitchen, boom, it's $80 a night. So we needed the one with the kitchen because we're planning on having a good fiesta there with everybody there. But speaking of Nick's Coins, you remember last week we said for all the donators and all the lot winners, she put up a 1-ounce gold round right here that she was going to have a what do you call it? A wheel picker for
silver round. Silver.
Right.
Silver. You said
silver
gold.
Pour.
Silver.
Sorry, silver pour. Sorry. But he was going to be here, but she told me, and this is in her words. Let me read it because we got to do it, and so it sounds good. I haven't been feeling well. Wicked bad cold, not COVID. So she's got a wicked bad cold, And she told me we could have done it, but I said this was her idea, and I definitely wanted Nick to come on up and do it because she's always great fun to have up on the panel. So we will save that for next week.
Okay, so the giveaway from Nick for the people that won an auction item, we'll do it next week. I also wanted to say that that 1 ounce silver pour, thank you, Nick, for doing that, and definitely feel better. I wanted to say a special thank you to Bad Gateway. Bad Gateway, if you're watching or if you watch this back, just sent a donation and really just kind of surprised us, and just want to say thank you, Bad Gateway. Appreciate you. So the suspense continues. Wait, what's the suspense? Your box came, Beth. Your box came priority, so I'm sure you'll probably get it tomorrow.
It's let me look. Beth Coddington. Let me look.
Oh, who's going to win the round? That's what the suspense is. All right, who's going to win the round? You got a chance, Beth.
It says Beth says your item was delivered at the mailbox at 9:35 a.m. So it says there.
Who got the gold? Richard's like, I heard gold. So who got the gold? It's silver. Gunny said gold by accident.
No, in the bin boxes there were three golds. Remember?
Oh, I see, Richard. I understand. Who got the gold? We know that Deadhead's got it because he opened his on the stream, and we don't know yet. And people haven't opened theirs, and some people haven't gotten theirs, so we can't say, Richard. Gunny knows,
yeah, Beth,
and actually, I know.
Your bin box was delivered. I just looked at the tracking. It says delivered. Let me look again.
So we have the. We do know, but we don't want to let people know because some people like Beth and maybe some others haven't gotten their bin box yet.
Yeah, it says delivered, Beth.
She's like, uh-oh, hold on. Who got the pony? It was a unicorn.
Kelly,
we upgraded it to a unicorn.
Please. Yeah, send me a picture of those, please. I would love to tell you which
I'll have to tune in next week. I think it's a good idea. What do you think, Gunny? And we'll put it to the tribe. The person that I just aforementioned who just sent in not an anonymous, because I thanked him, and I just, I hope he's not upset about it. But can we enter the Bad Gateway into that for
absolutely
that thing?
Yep.
The chance to win because what they did is they sent it, and we know who the person we've known who the person is for a while. It's not the first time they ever checked in with us. They've come to the streams many times before, and we've had correspondence, and I think they registered to bid, but then they didn't end up getting anything, and they decided, well, I'd still like to send a donation, and so I think that's kind of worth recognizing and at least entering them into that.
Excellent. Yeah,
I think we'll be going towards Hawaii next meeting. Somebody, Hoosier Stacker's in Hawaii right now. I saw a thing. I'm not sure which island, but I'm not sure I'd want to be in Hawaii right now. Quite honestly.
Richard C. sent me an Australian $5 note. It's polymer. It's way down in my truck. I just remembered it. Look, never in my life have I ever touched one of those. It is the weirdest thing in the world. I'm telling you right now. It's just plastic money. You can't rip it. It's weird.
I wonder if it's like this. I have a Panda that's like that, I think.
But it is, Richard. It's like you pick it up. You're like, I would think it goes to like some kid's toy money or something. It's the weirdest thing.
Well, maybe not. This says original paper quality, so
okay.
maybe this is paper. But
yeah, definitely. It would say polymer if it was.
May as well look at it anyways, huh?
Yeah, do you think? 2020 69. That's a good deal there.
It's kind of cool. This was a gift from Late Night with Bull. Thank you, Late Night with Bull. Yeah, I like
Oh,
this
speaking
one.
of which, how's he doing? I haven't heard from him in a long time.
I don't know. I got to get a hold of him.
Okay.
I'll let you know when I find out.
Oh, excellent, Richard. Okay, I'll be looking for it. But yeah, who said that about the medals? Wait, who was that? Was that Kelly Ray?
Who said that
Kelly
about
Ray,
what?
get me a picture of those medals, and I'll tell you exactly which all of them are for sure. So, Beth, was your box there? Yep, I'm looking.
Gunny Richard C says he'll send you a picture of 100 to you right now, the $100 bill.
Okay.
He goes on trade days a lot. Oh, Late Night Bull goes on trade days a lot, I think. Monkey King saw him recently.
Damn, look what John Jacobs said.
It was. Thank
okay,
you.
Beth.
All right, cool. Beth got
well,
it.
Beth,
I open a customer roll.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, it's all right. I'm just reading to myself now.
Beth, if you want to, we will send you a link, and you're more than welcome to come up on the panel and open up the box and show everybody what you got. Wait a minute. Okay, Beth, then that wasn't your. Wait a minute. I have to look now.
A bag threw me off. Oh, Beth, I think the bag came from me. The bag came from me, Beth. That's what it was.
Okay.
The bag definitely came from me. I might have had it from the Coin Tribe, the return address, but that the bubble wrapped priority. I think it was a bubble wrap priority that came from me. That's what it was. Late Night had a heart. Late Night with Bull had a heart attack. Uh-oh.
No.
I didn't realize that, Monkey King. The box is the bin box. Yes, Beth. Yep. The box is the one that came from Gunny. The padded envelope, I think it may have had the return address since I did it from the Coin Tribe instead of Can. I think it had the return address from
okay, the bin box will be there Saturday. Okay,
Tribe.
I forgot Can. She had 2 under her payment. Sorry about that, Beth. I got you all excited. Sorry.
Oh, I see. I understand then. Okay, so the one shows delivered is the bubble wrapped one. That's from me. The box should be there on Saturday.
Okay.
It's easy when we know how.
Yeah, well, I totally forgot. I just
better
looked under the first tracking info that was Beth, and I had to go under the actual one. Okay, I got you. We got her calm down now. Woof.
Yeah, no, that was not the bin box. That was just the box is actually a box, a medium-sized flat rate box. Here we go. 2 fish and 12 loaves remain. 2 fish and 12 loaves if I keep in the hand.
You know what? Wait, George puts this stuff up there, and there's a lot of times I don't get it, and that's one of them. What?
I know. Is that a trick question? 2 fish and 12 loaves remain, and 2 fish and 12 loaves if kept in the hand.
No, Beth, I can't wait for you to get that box. I wish some of you people, when you get them, if you want to, we can set it up and we'll do a recording on StreamYard. You don't have to show your face, and we'll let everybody see, what you get. I'd love you guys to share that with us. If you want to, please reach out to me and we'll make a video. Do I have a new email? No, no, Kelly. I don't. Let me look, Kelly.
Monkey King. Yeah, I'll look up that song, and yeah, because I know that was one of the endearing things about Mikey Archaeology 007 is that he would always say like, "Oh, I'm going out for dinner. I'm getting cheeseburgers," and he'd get so. It was like so endearing the way he would just be like so excited to get cheeseburgers with like his grandparents or his adoptive parents, I think. And so yes, Monkey King, I'm gonna write myself a note and I'll start to try to figure that song out for Mikey 007. Cheeseburger in Paradise from Jimmy Buffett. All right. Jimmy Buffett.
There's my address, Kelly. I don't recall getting an email from you, but I have had the last 4 days have been insane. For me personally. 2 fish and 12
in Paradise by JB for Mikey 007. Yeah, I got to start listening to the song. What I'll do, Monkey King, is I'll start listening to that song a lot. Just listen to the song and get used to the lyrics, learn the lyrics, obviously, but get used to how it's played, and then go from there. I started learning a Black Keys song, Tighten Up. I have to use the capo, but it's kind of a fun song. The day we found out, it was just National Cheeseburger Day yesterday, I believe, wasn't it? Monkey
You know
King?
what I ate? You know what I ate yesterday? 2 cheeseburgers.
Did you?
Yes,
I got
I
one
did.
today, but not yesterday. Yesterday, I think I had. What the hell did I have? Yesterday I went and I had French fries with truffle oil, and I know it sounds so stupid, and then roasted artichoke.
My wife loves artichokes. I can have just 1 or 2 artichoke hearts and I'm done. It's to me, it's like it's good, but in very, very small doses.
I like it when it's grilled. When it's got to be like, first of all, they have to boil it. They have to boil it first or steam it. So
because if you don't, it's so bitter you can't eat them.
It's so tough too. You can't you're just like trying to get the leaves. Like it's like give up the little pulpy goodness of your leaves. But I like kind of the process of like peeling it apart, peeling back the layers, kind of like an onion. And then they have this really good, like, I don't know what kind of dipping sauce. I'm not good with that. I like to eat it. I just don't remember what it's called. It's like an aioli sauce of some sort. Biggie, now I'm going to have to go to Jimmy Buffett's restaurant to have a cheeseburger for Mikey. I know. Listen, I think so.
I'll be honest with you. I've eaten at Jimmy Buffett's. It's like, they're not bad. You go in there for the vibe. Okay. It's the vibe. That place, the only thing and I don't really like margaritas, but that's what you go there for. The margaritas and the music and the atmosphere. Cheeseburgers, they're edible. I mean, they're not gross, but I just don't want you to get set up for disappointment. Just say it's a cheeseburger and you ate at Jimmy Buffett's. So you'll be able to say that. Look at you hanging out with Yaya and Dee Dee's panda. What's up with that?
Look at how big this freaking panda is. I gotta tell you, like, Gunny, I don't know if you remember when it came in a box and it was all smushed up, and it was like they delivered it and it sounded like it was breathing. Like it sounded like there was something alive inside the box. And I was like a little bit concerned. And then Mrs. Can came home and she's like, "What's with the box?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I think it's got like a living thing inside of it because it's making noise." And she's like, "All right, let me get the box cutter." We got the box cutter, and I was like, literally, like, I felt like I had to like step way the hell far away because it was just gonna like be like the Peanuts thing where you open it and all the snakes jump out, and it almost happened that way. Thankfully it was still encased in this like it was really, really vacuum packed, like just incredibly tight. Probably a quarter of the size that it is right now. I think it was probably that size. And then all of a sudden, like, that's when I got nervous. It was opening the plastic part, because then it was just going to like take over the house and maybe all of LA. I would never do that to you, bro. I didn't know that at the time. And I didn't know what it necessarily was, because it was all black, all like, like I was like, what is it? Like, because it wasn't clear that it, and the shirt was not on it yet. The shirt came in the package, but the shirt came in this like, nice wrapping, and it's a real Can Collectibles panda, life-size panda. It hangs out in the other room, and Oh, Sheena. Hi, Sheena Smith. So yeah, that's the story of Can and the life-size panda.
I got a little exciting news that I've been working on. I haven't even told Can about this, and I was like, you know what? Now's a good time to share since we're getting some good ideas. If y'all haven't noticed, let me get my I am wearing. I got one of the shirts from the Coin Guy, coin dealer down in Spring Hill. Spectacular. If y'all haven't seen his channel, he puts a lot of videos out there with Coin Guy. What a stand-up guy! Great prices you get from him. And I've even sent Can was like, hell, here, I'm gonna send you some money, get me whatever you can in silver. And I've done that for him, and he gave us a great deal. You remember that, Can? But anyway, you see the custom shirts and stuff like that. But I just wanted to let you know, there's a friend of mine, she's a graphic artist, and what we're doing together, we're going out and buying it's called a direct-to-film printer, where she will create you a design, and we will print it, and we're going to stick it on a shirt, and they're great quality. She and I are going in on this together to buy the printer, fairly good price for it. And literally, if you guys want a shirt made, you're going to just reach out to me. She will design it, we'll print it, and we'll send it to you. It's going to be coming within a month or two. We're going to be doing that for you guys. So we'll be able to make Can shirts. We'll be able to put a big picture of Can on the front of our shirt and say, have you seen this, when we're at the coin show? We're going to have some fun with this, guys. So Kelly Ray, Can, did I give you a shirt to get the gun? Wait. I'm a t-shirt junkie. Did you miss out on a shirt for me, dude?
No. I gave it to you. It was from her. It was from her uncle, I believe.
The two Marine shirts.
The Marines ones. Yeah, I gave them to him in Florida. Yeah.
No, but what I'm saying, Dee,
definitely big love, Rhonda and Mary.
Right. But what it is, Dee, I have a tribe shirt. Dee, I'll get you a tribe shirt. I still have plenty of those laying around that I bought last year. Anyway, it's literally going to be, if let's just say Shimpy said, I want a Shimpy shirt, and she's going to give us an idea of what she wants on the shirt for her logo. My young lady's going to come up with a couple different logos for you. You pick the one, boom, we're going to stamp it on a shirt, because you see you got the Coin Guy here and you got the big logo on the back. We're going to be able to do that. So it's going to be fun, and a portion of that proceeds is going to go to charity. Some of it's going to come back to help pay for the printer and to pay the artist, but most of my portion is going to go to charity, and I'm going to keep anyway. Wait a minute, what? Gunny photo of Can with I'm a believer. I can do that, vote for Pedro. You know I will, because it's on now. Anyway,
Pedro,
you know what we're going to do with the coin show?
Come on.
We're going to do the coin show. We're going to put Can-Can's picture
really
on our shirt
tonight
and say, find this guy and he'll give you $50. That's what we're going to do.
wants a shirt.
Yes, you're going to have to pay for the shirts. We don't have any of that done. This is right now. We're just letting you guys know this is what's coming. Again, I haven't even told Can. It's just, she's an artist and she's trying to make some extra money on the side. And I said, I'll help you, but my portion I'm going to put towards charity. Just let you know.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
I like it. Can sent 2 stickers. I stole one from her. Dee, I can send you another one. I wonder how Joe Layton is. If you're here listening, Caney Creek Woodcarver, good to see you, buddy. I gotta close that. It's like blinding me. Blinded by the light, revved up like a bird to be the bird of night. Peanut butter in the knife. Misquoted song lyrics. You gotta know, like, blinded by the light, revved up like a doof, another peanut butter knife. Maybe. Is that what he says? I don't think so. Revved up like a deuce, another runner in the night, I think is what he really says. But excuse me while I kiss this guy. No, I don't think that's what Jimi Hendrix was saying. I think it's excuse me while I kiss the sky. Misheard lyrics.
All right,
Jack Gallman, our brother and protector. Believe me or not, quick. Jack, here is your stuff behind the panda.
I think I have.
Yes, Gunny, go ahead. I'm going to close this while you're showing me.
All right. These are the only ones I can find right now. I had these made last year. I have a double XL, an XL, and a large. If you want one, you got to let me know first because I only got 3 shirts. You just got to let me know. And all of this, even though I paid for them, I'll put this into the Coin Tribe overhead so we can do nice things to whoever we want to. If somebody's being nice and we got a birthday coming up, we'll put that into the birthday pool. But if you guys are interested, let me know. And this is all going into the overhead for the tribe. So, I mean, if we want to buy somebody a silver coin because their birthday's coming up, or we're going to get candy crayons for Gypsy because his birthday is next week, we're going to talk about that. We'll have a birthday stream for our brother turning 50. He's an old man. But yeah, that's where we're at with that. As I say, blinded by light, revved up. Okay, yeah. But that's what I got. And you want a can shirt with 3 little birds? I mean, that's literally what we're going to be able to do, Dee Dee. We're going to be able to make those and just because most t-shirt companies, when you go through them now, they want you to order like 20 of them and they charge an arm and a leg. But no, this young lady, she's a darn good artist. She's a really good friend of mine, and she just wants to make a little extra money. And I said, well, I'm a nice guy. I'll help out and let's make this work. And then my portion, like I said, I want to put this towards charity. So that's what we'll do. So again, I have a double XL, an XL, and a large shirt. So give me an email and we'll make an arrangement and we'll get this done. Oh, here's Richard. What do you say? There it is. Ooh. Wow. That's pretty cool, Richard. But 50 is young. Okay. Share it out. What are we sharing? Wait, what? Are we sharing Ken's phone number? Is that what it is, John? Wait, what?
You can find it on the wall at CBGB's. So much better. The sun's not in my eyes and revved up like a douche another runner of the night. Yeah, I thought of that too sometimes. I know. Don't get me started. Don't even get me started. Good to see you, Jack Allman. Thanks, John Jacobs. Share it out. 50 is young. I know. I keep trying to tell myself that, Kelly Ray. It's great to see everyone. Again, congratulations. We're celebrating tonight the $1,700 that we raised last week from donation based coins and collectibles and things like that, mostly coins. Thank you, donors. Thank you, bidders, and thank you, well-wishers and people who just come and support the cause and kind of our hype people. We need you.
Absolutely.
It takes a village.
I think you got the email. You got the email or the text, but I want to make sure who's our channel pusher here tonight. But vote for Pedro, and that Wounded Warriors auction is coming up. I really think I'm going to be able to make it. I want to be a part of that. I can't wait to see where this goes because I know this.
Cool.
There's a pay it forward box that's been really just getting big, and I just can't wait to see how this goes, man.
And I'm going to need your help a little bit, Gunny, in terms of what we got to figure stuff out. This is just kind of, stuff behind the scenes, but I have to have you help me kind of, and give me the permission on StreamYards to run it, to do the whole, stream and show me how to kind of like share the screen and everything like that.
Yeah.
And
we got a meeting with Vocal
rehearsals,
Pedro, I think. Isn't it this weekend?
Saturday, I believe. Look, yeah. I want to welcome Azure. What's up, Azure?
That's it.
I can't even see.
That's it, Gypsy. Payback, buddy.
Oh, I see, George. I got you. Can sell 1-800-BELIEVER. I'm gonna sock you. Vote for Pedro. I really just want to have a fun night, and Pedro's ruining my. He's a buzzkill. This vote for Pedro guy. Can we get an escort like out of Beetlejuice? I'm just playing. I love vote for Pedro. We kid because we care. Anyways,
I kid.
Oh, Gypsy's here. What's up, dude? He is here. 50 is not old. Gunny is old.
No. You don't understand. Hey,
Full
Gypsy,
after Lobos.
what's the matter? You can't respond? Oh, that's right. Dude, timed me out yesterday at the Durbans. You believe that?
All right. Well, oh no, Can are gonna run StreamYard. The whole thing is gonna crash. Don't let him do it. Everyone knows he's technologically illiterate. It's funny because it's true, Speedy. I forgot. I didn't forget. I'm looking over right now, and while Gunny's incognito or camera shy, I got something in the mail today, and I may as well show off a few things. This, oh my dear God, came from Deadhead's Coin. And this is for Toys for Tots, as well as the upcoming Wounded Warriors project. And I'm telling you, it's heavy. There's a lot of stuff in here. He ain't heavy. He's my brother. So I'll just show you guys quickly, like a couple things out of this one. We got not intended for circulation, NIFC, 2007 P&D Kennedy $50 rolls, still in the original packaging, never been opened. Deadhead's Coin. What? 2007, but he couldn't just do 2007. He had to have 2006 too. So P&D rolls of Kennedy $50. These are brilliant uncirculated from the mint, not intended for circulation. And those are two things that he donated. I'll show you guys two more things. This will probably doing a lot because it's a P from 2010, which is a great year. You got the Hot Springs of Arkansas. You got the Yellowstone National Park, Wyoming, Yosemite National Park in California. We got Cuzzy in the house. Cuzzy, we'll welcome you in just a second, buddy. We got Gypsy. Grand Canyon in Arizona and Mount Hood in Oregon. You get the P, you'll get the D. You'll also get the gold layered as well as the platinum. Then the last thing I'll show is this cool, this will be a lot that he put together. Battleship North Carolina, battleshipnorthcarolina.com. You'll get the original bag. This comes with a bunch of, let me see, looks like 7 pressed pennies. I think that they all have to do with Battleship North Carolina. You also get this really cool USS North Carolina Wilmington BBS or BB-55, excuse me. Really cool looking USS North Carolina Wilmington. Chuck. And I just dumped out the other two things, which are postcards. The Wilmington, North Carolina Battleship North Carolina postcard, as well as the USS North Carolina Battleship Memorial. So thank you, Deadhead's Coin. Those are what, 3 lots, and there are more, or 4 lots, I should say, and there are definitely more. So thank you, Deadhead's Coin, and other people have sent some stuff for the Wounded Warriors. But let's say hi to Cuzzy. What's up, Mr. V Rose?
I'm not Mr. V Rose. Gunny timed me out.
It's Gypsy Wolves.
Gunny timed me out, so I have to come up on here. No, this is Jason Momoa. He was out signing, I guess, new bottles of vodka that he's putting out. So he was out there, had to get a picture, with my mom and stuff. I'll show them later.
God.
I'll post the thing. But my mom had to get a picture with Momoa. What?
That's so funny. I honestly thought that was his picture with, and he's holding a fish. I thought that was his avatar.
That's Jason Momoa.
Where is this at?
Down in Laguna Beach. Him and the guy next to him is his partner with the vodka, and they were out signing bottles for people for an hour. And we got there at the very end, and they said they weren't going to sign any more bottles inside, and he was just going to come outside through the line and just take selfies with people. I had gotten inside somehow, don't ask me how, and I got a couple bottles, and I got one signed inside with him, but then when he came to the crowd, I had a Sharpie and I had the bottle. I'm like, here, can you sign this? Oh, shoot, those are supposed to be signed inside. But he's all here, he grabbed it, and he signed it for me. So I got 2 of these limited edition first batch bottles. It says all that on them and everything. So that was kind of cool.
You said
I had to go.
It's vodka?
Yeah, it's vodka.
Well, let's see what the bottle. Let's show us the bottle, man. I'm always curious how these guys do.
The bottle's at home. I will show that a little bit, but yeah,
okay.
It's brand new stuff. It looks good. The bottle is like freaking awesome. It's this cool blue glass, like with bubbles kind of in the glass and everything. And then he did like signatures. He went to another Gelson's in Newport and he did stuff there. So. But yeah, no, I had to come in here because Gutty got all jealous with me because I timed him out on the Durbans the other day. So he just timed me out in chat right now. So fine, you don't want me talking chat? I'll come up here,
bro. He did that yesterday at the Durbans. I'm like going, what's going on? Then he texts me. He goes, ha ha ha.
Now the thing is, Azure Blue, I was almost going to gift that to Nick's Coins. I was like. That's why I started bidding on it. But then something just told me to rerun it and everything. Wait, that's the bottle? Yeah. That's the Momoa vodka. What's it called?
Man.
Vodka, man.
Just
Can I give you my address, Gypsy?
Melly vodka.
Why? You want Jason Momoa to come out there? Hey, Kelly Ray needs
But how could you mess up vodka? It's like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
You never know. I mean, you could make it taste a little better, a little worse. I don't know. A little smoother, a little, definitely, when you get older and you taste different alcohols and more expensive alcohols, you definitely can tell what people say about the cheap stuff in the grocery store will definitely get you messed up and taste a little different than the higher end stuff. But, you can drink a few shots and be fine. Yeah, Stoli. Ooh. Absolute, some of those things. Now it's like,
some of those. I'm wrecked from younger days. Is it like Grey Goose?
I don't know. I'll try it. See, the thing is, I got 2 bottles signed.
Speedy's out.
Which I'm probably not going to open. I have one unsigned I might open, but at the same time, like I said, it says first batch on it. So I might wait till the second batch comes out and try those. And then keep the first batches and signed as, collector's items or something, whatever, somewhere down the road. Who knows? So we made $1,700 for food. That's pretty darn good. I don't know about
1,700.
1,700.
Face replace.
But I'm glad Azure liked that bingo coin because it was a nice coin.
But Gypsy, did you hear on that place we're donating the money? $1 does 6 meals. The way
I did hear that.
Like,
that's a lot. That's pretty darn good. I mean, like I said, I've definitely had nights where I couldn't have a meal or days or whatever. And, it's definitely nice to put something in someone's belly, for sure. So as many as we can do.
I think it's a good cause.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I think at least once a year, we should probably donate to food, some sort of food pantry, food drive.
Absolutely.
I feel like because it has this like, Gunny, you hear that too? I don't know if it just has that like organic, like where we started from, like back to basics, grassroots of how we like really started doing on this channel. We started doing it for a food drive and to help people, live. And food is life.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a basic essential. I mean, I've been there and I've worked, from sun up to sundown, and not had food, and so it sucks this day and age. You can work your butt off, you can get all sorts of money, and sometimes the basic thing is what you need. So
Yeah, being a kid, like if you go back to what you felt like, as a kid when you were hungry, and some of us had different, obviously all of us had different upbringings and backgrounds, but when you're a kid, it's that much harder and your parents, it's harder on your parents too, because it's
oh
like you
yeah,
want to provide for your kids and you want to provide for yourself, but you only have so much money per month, and a lot of families are like that, and a lot of people are like that, a lot of single people are like that, and you only have enough money, or a certain amount of money per month, and when put it you put it towards food, and then you don't have really that much left, or you maybe like want to go out one night, and then you sacrifice for not getting food, or the kind of food that you really need or want, or you don't have any, or you just can't afford to get any. And that's where we step in and try to just understand that, man,
I don't even want to think
nothing
about the
better
kids.
than
I don't even want to think about the kids, but sadly, that's such a reality. And it's like, to have to
well, and
tell your child
if a
can't
dollar
feed
can exactly go, if a dollar can get like a bunch of meals, then I think take your family there and get help for a while, and then you can use that money to put towards your rent, or you can use that money if you don't have to buy food every week, if you can go someplace that will provide for you, then you can. It's shifting that money around, that limited amount of money that you have, and shifting it into like, okay, well, now we have a place to stay, and now we can, and a lot of times there are no extras, there's no like, we'll go to the movies fund, or we'll have pizza on Friday night fund, or some people can't afford to even do that, and I get that, and having the ability to like maybe free up some funds for some people too, because that's sometimes what can happen too. Some people have none, and then some people have some, but if they spend it all towards food, then they don't have it for anything else, and that's where we can kind of like give them a little bit of respite, where okay, this week you can have food, and you can use that extra money to take the family out miniature golfing, or do something to the arcade, or like go to the pier and get a corn dog and a cotton candy or something, whatever it is. Like sometimes just freeing up that little bit of money that they would have to spend on food that week, if they didn't have to worry about that, then they could have that $20 that they could spend at the pier, or spend doing something else.
Yeah,
that's all. I just
mean,
kind of think of,
I try
to imagine how people.
I've definitely had those phone calls with bill collectors where they're like, "Oh, you need to pay this today. You need to do this, this, this." And I'm like, "Am I going to be able to actually get my daughter food, or am I going to be able to get myself food?" I'm like, "Sorry, I'm going to go feed my kids."
Well, I want to make sure, just to add on to that, guys, our buddy The Unknown up there in Canada, he kind of planted the seed for this when he was making some video stuff. Remember, he made your intro, Gypsy, he made mine.
Oh, yeah.
And we told him we were going to pay him. He goes, "No, I don't want money. Donate it to a food locker." And boom, that's where this all started. We wanted to do these coins for a cause thing. And I remember back in the day, like you were talking, Gypsy, when I was divorced, I was raising two girls. They were 4 and 6. I was active duty Marine. I was a sergeant, and I made sure those girls ate good, and I ate peanut butter and jelly, and that's pretty much why I don't like peanut butter and jelly anymore. I was eating that 5-6 days a week to make sure they were getting good food,
Yeah.
And it's being down that road, that's why it's so easy for me to say, yes, I want to give to a food pantry. And it sucks, but everybody once in a while, you gotta tuck your tail between your legs, swallow your pride, and go say, "Hey, I need to eat."
Yeah.
But there are some people who just, they can't for weeks on end. And then this economy and this way things are going in this whole world, not just this country, man. It's tough out there, man.
It's tough. You got fast food workers just about to get $20, and I'm sorry, I've been a fast food worker when I was younger. If you don't like what you're getting paid as a fast food worker, go get a different job, because the only bad thing is them getting $20 is going to raise the price of that food, which is going to raise the price. It's also going to raise what other jobs are going to need to get paid, which are going to raise exponentially everything.
Well, that dollar menu at McDonald's now turns into the $10 menu, you know?
Yeah. And it's
Nice,
like, so
JT.
sometimes it's a matter of looking inside yourself too and saying, hey, maybe taking a chance and saying, hey, I need a different job and I need something that pays more, or switching things around and just being more logical with your time. What could I put my time into that's going to get me a little bit more? But yeah, just in the long run, the kids, they usually don't have a choice, and hopefully these food banks help the kids.
You know, there are some people I'm pretty close to in this tribe, not so much Gypsy and Can. You know, we don't talk much, but there's a couple other tribe members that I've just reached out to them. Hey, how you doing? Well, I'm freezing because my heater's not working. What's going on? I sent them $100, get a heater. Okay. Another tribe member. How you doing? I'm not eating so good. Here's $100. Go get some damn food. You know, I've done that. Well, I can't pay you back. I said, I don't care. Just go. I don't care. I can't stand it when friends of mine just are not eating and they're freezing cold, you know, in 20-degree weather and they got no heat. No, not good enough. You know, so, you know, that's one reason why. I mean, I did that out of my own pocket. I don't ask for nothing in return but a thank you, and I got that. But that's another reason why when we have this little bit of overhead, we keep in the tribe in case something like that happens, and we got a brother or a sister in need, and we're gonna help them out without thinking about it, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I know Gypsy's had it rough lately. You
know, where everybody.
But you know, things are starting to turn around for you. It's one of those, you know, like I told you, man. I said, hang in there, it's coming. Just you gotta, you know, I know.
And some people might not know.
3-4 years trying to get this up.
What? Getting this disability? It's been since 2000. Well, I got out in 2011, and then I finally, for some reason, got around to trying to put in the claim in like 2017. So yeah, it's been a while. But some people don't know that, you know, Gunny helped me out a little bit before all this started going the right way. And, you know, I appreciate it. You know, it helped me. I actually really, really needed it. And, you know, it was just a little something, but it was something that I desperately needed, and something just sometimes any little help to anyone.
And I didn't even think twice about it, dude. You asked, I said, absolutely. You know, whatever. You know, I mean, whatever. We're you and I got a little bit different connection that some people don't get. It's a Marine thing. Hell yeah, we'll help each other out without thinking twice, but I'll do the same thing to the tribe too, whatever I can do.
Yeah.
I understand people struggle. Not everybody, some more than others. And there are times where like this week, dear God, there ain't enough hours in the day, but my struggle's a little different. But everybody, you know, it's all different, and that's why we get together as a tribe. We're trying to, you know, make things better for as many people as we can.
Well, the thing is, too, we're all helping who we can, but, you know, each of us individually have to help each other, helping people around us, helping people, you know, that are near to us, you know, and not just on here, but, you know, help your neighbor if you can, or you know, whatever. I don't know. There's
that's someone, a huge part of it,
Gypsy. That's there all the time, and I, you know, help them out a little bit and everything. They don't know because they were sleeping, but hopefully the next day it helped them, and you know, everything's going like, I don't know. Anyways, I'm rambling.
And Azure Blue, one of the big things I made sure to do when this food pantry I picked in Gainesville, they are not for profit. Like they put up their I gotta put the link up. They put their tax forms up and everything, every penny itemized. Let me put the link up. You guys look it up. It's just, they're great. Let me get to their homepage.
Well, one of the things I'm talking about is just like we're just as a society too disconnected anymore. You know, the neighbors aren't neighbors like they used to be. At least in cities where I'm at, and
Well,
that's sad. You know, I remember.
it starts with us. You know, honestly, I really believe this. You know, Gypsy and everybody. It starts with us, and sometimes you set the tone in your own existence. You know, no matter what, you set the tone. If
Yep.
you wake up and you're, you know, on top of the world, you feel good, you had great dreams, you feel rested, you will go after that day in a positive light and kind of like a powerful manner. But if you had bad dreams and you didn't sleep well and things are troubling you and this and that, and you wake up and then your whole existence seems dark from the very beginning, from when you wake up. And trust me, I know both sides of it, and I get that, like, more than a lot of you may realize. And that's when I don't come on YouTube. And personally, I just kind of don't want to have that that energy put out there. But in my everyday life, I still, if I have to go out, I'm not a miserable son of a bitch. You know, I'm not one of those people that just, even if I'm in a bad mood, like if I go out and I have to buy groceries or something, I'm still kind to the person that I you know is helping me at the checkout. And I'm still, if I approach somebody or somebody like in the you know in the store or whatever, you know, I still kind of have this like, all right, I'm in public and I'll be amenable to people, but I'm not in a good mood or I'm not in a good place. But I will definitely kind of keep it in check because I'm in public.
Right.
And I don't know if there's enough of that really happens anymore, because it's like people just spill their emotions into what they're doing, and things have become so blurred in that regard of like, well, if you're in public, I think you have a certain amount of I don't know, understanding that you just behave in a certain manner, and that's where I think in people just kind of like they forget that like they could take charge of a weird situation too by just changing the energy of that whole situation. I guess that's what I'm kind of getting to, is
True.
that sometimes you can kind of diffuse or disarm you with a smile, right? It's a song by Smashing Pumpkins. Billy Corgan wrote, "Disarm you with a smile." And it's like, sometimes you can just like cut through this negativity, cut through this strife, cut through this like desperation that is omnipresent with everybody in the world today. Trust me, I feel like everybody's just on this like edgy trip, like that they're about to fall off of. And it's like, well, you know, disarm them with a smile. Like, just smile at somebody sometime, and they may just kind of melt, or they may just kind of have this like moment of like that where they check themselves, and you'll see it, you know, where something will happen, and they'll kind of like, and something will kind of like be shed. It's like they molt, you know, right? I shed that negative energy I was having, and now somebody reached out to me on this simplistic level, but it meant everything.
Yeah.
You know, if you have
That's
the power
true.
to do that, and you believe that every day with every interaction, you're powerful. You're
And
in
it's
control.
free.
You're
It's
the
easy.
master of your own domain, as I say.
It's free. It's easy. Smile at someone. You know, I don't know how many times it's actually made my day when I just get a smile from a person, or you know, where like you said, I've smiled at someone else, and you can kind of see things just change. You know, it's powerful.
Yeah, sometimes you have that power, and when you use it, it's fun, and it can mean everything to that person in that moment, in that day, or whatever, you know, that they weren't expecting. David Chandra, what's up? Hi, Dan, Wade, and Kristen. Much
And
love to both of
Simplified a
you.
metal
And
dragon out
also,
there.
AKA Brett, what's up, buddy?
Oh,
I try,
nice.
but PTSD is not listening. It's called Press a Pause. What's up, Brett? It's good to see you again, man. Thanks for coming
Yeah,
back.
I got that too, Brett. I definitely know what you're
Much-
talking about. But you know what?
Eh?
You know, with all the difficulties and stuff with the mind and depression, PTSD, everything like that, you just, and I know it's easier said than done, but sometimes, like Can says, you just
Sorry.
have to get up, kind of pull up your bootstraps, decide to be in that better mood when you at least go out and project onto other people. You know, you don't want to project the negativity necessarily. And sometimes it just feels
Yeah,
better when
you're
you
either
actually
part of
get
the.
out.
Sometimes
Go ahead, bud.
you realize though, Gypsy, you're part of the problem or you're part of the solution. And I think when you're what's up, my name is Red. Shawshank Redemption in the house. PBS brother, stay gold. And Perry's Custom Cards. What's up, Perry? Great to see you, buddy. Thanks for your donations and just being awesome. So I don't know. I wanna kind of like encourage everybody, and I guess that's the whole point, and that's like to brighten your little corner, brighten your little spot, you know, and take this from the tribe that we kind of, you know, do with each other and utilize it in your everyday life, like truly.
Yeah.
Because I think if you just kind of take this type of mentality and just, you know, use it in your everyday life, your experience on the earth will be a little bit brighter. And I need my experience to be brighter because there's enough darkness like that kind of chills around me that I seek out the light. Trust me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hi, Steve.
Well, there's so much more.
Great to
There's
see
so
you.
much more in the world. We're going faster and faster as a society, as you know, the planet. So it's just you got to slow down and not let. There's so much pressure on everyone for everything, and you just got to somehow just take yourself out of it for a minute and slow down, prioritize, make lists, something. I don't know. It's just coping mechanism.
There's a lot to be said for that, Gypsy. Of being calm too. Coping mechanisms definitely help, and what works for me may not work for you, right, Gypsy? And it may not work for Gunny, it may not work for Jack or Steve or Brett or Perry or, you know, George or anyone else but you experiment with yourself and you kind of have this like this little talk with yourself of sorts where it's like, okay, well, I don't know, like how do I like figure out this thing? Like whatever it is, because everything like is always like changing, and there's one constant in life is change, and like life is liquid. You can hold it for so long, but it's eventually just gonna like seep through your fingers. So you just gotta, you know, there's an interesting quote. I think it was, I want to say it was Eleanor Roosevelt who said it, but I'm not exactly sure. But today is the youngest you'll ever, or today is the oldest you'll ever. No, I'm trying to think.
Yeah,
something about.
I heard of that.
I can't paraphrase it right now. It's been a little bit since I read that, but anyways, the youngest you'll ever be and the oldest you are, something like that.
Right.
It's not quite the same.
No, I know what you mean though. I've read it before, and it's perfect. You know, it's said a little bit more eloquently than that, but you know, but I know you definitely got the point what you're saying.
Yeah, tonight's not my eloquent night. I'm on an eloquent free night, so
yes, that's okay.
My Rolodex isn't dexing.
Yeah, but that's, you got to give yourself those days too. You got to be, you know, honest with yourself. You got to be easy on yourself. You're gonna have days that just suck. You're gonna have days where you feel less intelligent or less adequate than others. You just got to be easy on yourself those days. I don't know how many days I just sat there in bed for about 7, 8, 10 hours. My mind telling my body to get up, but not getting up, and just being, you know, so hard on myself, being self-loathing, and Sometimes you just got to pick
shoot,
yourself
hold on
up,
one
be
second.
easy, and say, "Hey, I need to get up, at least get something to eat, get going," and you end up getting out of it.
That's why I keep telling you, you ain't having fun. You're doing something wrong.
Yeah, yeah. Have some sort of
I gotta
fun,
give the dog back. Hold on, I'll be right back.
whether it be family, whether it be TV. Like right now, my Niners are playing. Whether it be concert, music, the beach. Everyone should have at least 3 places in their life where they can drive to or walk to that are just centering. You know, whether it be the desert, the beach, mountains,
You know,
your
and it's
grandma's
funny.
house.
It's funny you say that. It took me a lot of years. It took me a good job, but as of late, getting those 4-wheelers and that Polaris, it's most people want to get on their horse and go for a ride. Well, mine's a
Yeah,
little different. I get on my Polaris and just go bust around the dirt a little bit. And
that's your horse.
it's just been something I've wanted my entire life, and it took me this long to get it. And damn it, I'm enjoying it. And me and my son,
Absolutely.
we went for a ride today, and we were playing hide and seek. And my son, boy, he's good. But the big part is I'm enjoying stuff with my son, because you see that picture of my little grandbaby.
Oh yeah.
And we got news this week. They got approved, and they're closing on a house in North Carolina. So now they're going to be 7 hours away from me. In a way, it really stinks, but I'm so excited for them. They get their first house together. They're going to spread their wings. They're going to get out from underneath the parents and just go do their thing. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And I get that, because me and my wife sometimes we'll go for a ride. We just go for a ride. And when she and I ride in the Polaris together, we're just cruising. We're just going just around the little trails we do. But then I get my son, we're out there getting stupid but not ignorant, you know what I mean? And just having a good time. And
Oh yeah.
and like Brett's just saying, you find a happy place, man. And that's why it took me forever to figure out, if I ain't having fun, I'm doing something wrong. And I can make anything fun. You just wait, Gypsy. Wait till you come to the friendship. You can make a lot of stuff fun. It's just what I do, because it took me a long time to figure this out, man. It didn't happen overnight. It took a long time.
Right.
And
Well,
I feel good
life
about
in
it.
this world are amazing. I mean, just enjoy it. You gotta, and sometimes you can't, because you have all these pressures and you have all this stress, you have all this depression. But if you take that time out, hey, let's go for a ride. I don't care what you're riding on. It could be a stand-up paddleboard in the middle of the lake. It could be a bike. It could be a skateboard. But sometimes your mind can stop working and stop thinking about those other things for a minute, and you can just enjoy yourself.
Yeah. Like Can, he needs to stop having all those cops show up at his house. I mean, geez.
Sorry, some sirens going on, so stopped them. Yeah.
Dude, will you stop? Are you trying to get on cops or something? What are you doing?
I would love that. I'd love to be out bad boys, and then they're showing, me like, I don't know, streaking down the street or something, or
I don't know about streaking.
like
You're
that.
almost 50 years old. Nobody wants to see what a rubber band stretched over a head of cauliflower looks like.
Wow.
Just saying.
I don't know if you had to go there, but okay.
No, who said that? That was Ron White. Remember Ron White?
Yeah.
He's the one that said that. He goes, I get that Speedo on. It looks like a rubber band stretched over a head of cauliflower.
Yeah, I used to love this stuff.
But, I've had many conversations with the tribe. I mean, Gypsy, Can, V, and everybody. We just get deep, and it's good to have that within everybody, because it's tough these days out there, man. You just walk down the road and somebody just itching to start a fight. Like today, I helped my son. I had to get a dolly to load his car up and bring it over here, because we're going to work on it this weekend. But I'm in this place, and this lady has this dog just barking and running up to me. I'm like, and I had to tell this lady, I'm saying, look, you don't get that dog away from me. He's going through the window by my foot. I'm like, it's just like, and she goes, well, you don't have to be mean. I'm like, why is your dog coming up on me like that? I don't know your dog.
It's true. I mean,
look, I understand people need therapy dogs, but good God, it's getting crazy.
Oh yeah. I mean, before
hey Steve, how you doing, buddy?
Before I was looking at a place with the dog and everything, and it was no problem. I didn't have to say much. Just said it's a, my dog is actually a service animal and everything. But now they're trying to get around the laws that, say they can't really ask for much by saying that, well, at least you have to have vaccinations on them. You have to have this, or not vaccinations, but of course you have to have vaccinations,
Yeah.
but you have to show them the list. You have to show them this and that and the other. And it's making it hard on us that just want a service dog to help us out mentally and get a place.
Well, I'll tell you what. One of the easiest things I think they can do, if they can put a little V on my driver's license, they can do something like that where it's a certified dog, because I've seen people walk around with burrs on their shoulder in Walmart. I'm like, really, dude? I mean,
that's true.
What? I mean, what's the problem? You have an ID, you scan it, boom, hey, your dog's good. No problem.
That's true.
No, Brett, I'm good, buddy. I'm not fired up.
That's true. But, there should be most doctors out there that wouldn't be, willing to put out a note for that. And I'm not talking about like a doctor will put out a note for these therapy animals, and I think that's different than an actual service animal. Because, like you said, a parrot. I mean, taking a parrot on a plane and through the grocery store, or a gecko or something like that. It's like, really?
Well, but the one that bugged me the most is we're all waiting in line at the deli, and this guy has his dog there, and he's sitting there feeding it. I'm like, are you serious right now, man? I mean, it was just mind-boggling. Look, Home Depot, Lowe's, I get it. Bring your dog there, nobody cares. But I'm like,
yeah.
Why are you feeding your dog in the middle of a grocery store, dude? Seriously?
Well, in restaurants too, certain restaurants. I like taking my dog to certain restaurants where they have a patio. And yes. I think, and they have a separate entrance, all this. And that's different than like a nicer restaurant and it's only the inside place. Some people don't want all that around their food, and I can understand that.
Yeah. But I mean, the only thing I get upset about is just people just abuse it. Well, I need a service dog. You sure about that? I think Can needs a service monkey. I'm just saying,
I need a service panda like holder. Can I get a
service panda holder?
A panda handler?
Yep.
A panhandler?
Wait a minute.
Not a panhandler, a panda
what
handler.
What kind of cake are you making, Dee? Oh my God.
Why, she make good cake?
I don't care. It's
she's
cake,
making
man.
a cake for
it's Yaya.
Yaya's birthday.
No, but Brett needs a service animal because I wasn't in combat. Combat buddies. Yeah, Brett, man, I feel you, buddy, but I don't. I wish I knew how to explain that. I can't. It's such blows my mind, man. There are so many. Look, PTSD isn't just from combat. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So many different forms of it, but do I have it? Probably, but I just deal with it different. New Hampshire, leaving any domestic animal in your car, no matter what the weather is $250. So people just bring them in store. No, I understand, Metal Dragon. I do.
The service scope.
Back off, JJ.
Yep. You're our service panda, Can.
It's a service panda for all of us, Brett. Yeah. I'm
like
not
we
going
do
to
in
hog
this tribe, this is just another one of those things we just go, what do you do, guys? We tribe on. That's what we do.
I won't hog the service panda. It's for all of us.
So what's up, Gypsy? Why aren't you on the road getting you a monster and an apple turnover? Let's go. Come on.
Oh, I got a Starbucks. That's what I got. I got a Starbucks and some bacon grilled egg bites.
What the hell do you need a $7 coffee for?
Because I like
so
it.
Does Gypsy Wilson.
That's all you have to say right there.
For my mental stability.
No, Gypsy, here's the thing. If Gypsy should go, if you want me to have a different coffee, send me money and I'll buy what you want.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that's a good one.
Improvised shrimp scampi. He has a service beard. You got paperwork for that beard there, Gypsy?
Yeah.
Can you take that on a plane?
I got it right here.
Well, hey, before you come to the coin show, you need to do like Dimebag Darrell from Pantera used to do. You need to make that thing red.
Well, no, I want to try and get it long enough still to where I can get in that beard. Basically the thing that Rocky Mountain Bear made for me, the beard bead.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, the beads. Yeah. I would like to
Speaking
see
of Rocky
also
Mountain
if I
Bear,
could put in.
Can. Has your project?
Yeah.
Have you any updates on your project with him?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not
I won't
yet.
say nothing else.
Gypsy Wolves. I gotta ask you: is it possible to put in a request for a safety pin and a rubber band right here in your cheek? I really think you got the Lou Albano down for Halloween. You got the Captain Lou Albano. You got the look.
I don't know.
Your girlfriend could go with Cyndi Lauper.
Give me enough
And your
of
girlfriend
that.
could go with Cyndi Lauper.
There you go. Give me enough of that vodka. I might do it. Oh, she's gonna be on cruise, unfortunately, during Halloween. She's going on a European cruise to Dubai and Greece and like all these places.
Who?
So
Wicked.
my girl. I told you that.
Right on.
Yeah, like a 3-week cruise.
Is it either she wants to go on a 3-week cruise or she's tired of you or both?
Well, no. Originally, I was scheduled to go on it, but at that time, at the time, she needed the money. I did not have the money, so she found a friend and stuff that she's going with and everything. So
okay, I'm only going to say this
go.
really quick, and I'm not going to. Don't read into this, Gypsy. You can if you want to. Based on that last comment that was just put up there, Gypsy's birthday is next week. Hopefully next weekend, I'm going to think on a Saturday can so everybody can come up on their stream and have some fun with Gypsy because he is turning a half-century old. I have a box coming out for you, Gypsy. Everything showed up in the mail today. I'm putting it in the mail tomorrow.
75 years old, right?
75 years old. I'm
75 years old, right, Gypsy?
But the Gypsy, here's the deal.
Yes.
You can't open it, obviously, until we go on the stream. I know you're good about that. But one gift is not being shipped because you have to come to Florida and get it, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, make sure you tell everybody what I'm giving you.
It's the Marine Corps 2-ounce metal or coin?
The 2.5-ounce metal, yes.
Yeah, 2.5. Yeah.
So that's coming here. Well, Gypsy will get that in person because I got to get one of them Semper Fi hugs because if you ain't a Marine, you just don't understand. A Semper Fi hug is pretty badass.
I want to know if anyone got their 1-ounce Marine coin yet because mine supposedly is on back order. So they took a bunch of sales for it, but now they don't have enough to fill it. You got yours, the 1-ounce, the one that just came out. Yeah. I'm pretty upset then.
Well, how many did you order?
3.
Well, and they said they're back ordered?
Yeah.
Okay, there's velvet in there.
Oh, I still got to buy some velvet clothes before I come out to Florida. All right, if anyone knows where to buy some good velvet gear. Huh? Yeah.
A velvet leisure suit.
Listen, Gypsy. Listen. You wear a crushed red velvet suit around me. No Semper Fi hugs for you, pal.
No. You already told the stream. This is recorded. That you're gonna give me a big old hug.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Nice crushed
Let's
velvet.
see the coin, Gunny.
I just got to figure out what color.
Let's see the coin again. Oh, I forgot it was in there.
Hold on.
I still got a few more years for AARP, Steve LaPointe, but thanks. Brett, were you a Marine? I forget. I know you talked about you were in the service.
Oh, that's nice detail.
Well, my only problem is that stuff right there. It looks like Call of Duty. It's horrible.
Did you see Big E's comment? He's going to sign me up for Miracle Ear. I might need it. Huh? What?
Your what hurts when you pee?
Who?
Hey, Silver Knight Kyle, welcome, man. Semper Fi Marines,
Semper
Corporal
Fi.
Fox Battery 210, 88 to 92
Oh, right on.
here.
Nice. Oh, I got my shark tooth from Breach, by the way. And if you all don't know, Breach is active duty Marine.
That's
Was
right.
in Hawaii.
Yes.
Oh, Brett is Semper Fi Brett. Hoorah. Walk-in tub. I want that walk-in tub and jazzy. What the heck is a jazzy chair, Biggie? Air traffic control. Ooh.
Ooh.
Now I see why he needs a service animal. If none of y'all don't know, air traffic control, not just in civilian world,
High
but
stress.
is especially in the military, is very high stress.
High stress, yes.
I think it is the top
Good on
number
you,
one
man.
high stress job.
I think so too. And they want to keep you they want to take you before you're a certain age, at least in civilian. They want to take you before you're like a certain age so that you'll stay like being an air traffic controller for life, essentially, for your whole, career. The missus has a friend whose parents are air traffic controllers and out of Houston, somewhere in Texas. I can't remember. I think it's Houston Airport.
Wow. Now I want to go watch that movie Pushing Tin with like who was that?
Oh, where he fires everybody?
It was Pushing Tin. It was
that
basically it was about air traffic controllers. I think it was oh my god. He's one of my favorite actors.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah, Billy Bob Thornton, but also the
John
guy that
Cusack.
was in Say Anything, John Cusack. Yes. Yes.
Oh, John Cusack. Okay.
Camp Pendleton. Nice.
Steve Liberty, what's up, buddy?
I was a part of the
Hi,
wing
Steve.
down in Camp
Great to see
Pendleton
you,
a while ago.
Which
Yep,
who
John
were you with
Cusack
in the
and
wing?
Billy Bob Thornton.
I was
Who were
at
you with?
I was at the brig and I was at the mess hall when I was at the air wing.
Well, that's when you were a chef, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But also I worked at the brig too. We had to learn like training in case they got out of hand. And everything.
You worked at the brig. You weren't a member of the brig.
No, I wasn't in the brig like you, Gunny. No, I don't look good.
You know what? Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. The only time I ever went into a brig, we had to rewire it because I was at the phone company in Okinawa. We had to rewire the Camp Hansen brig. I walked in those doors and I'm like, oh, hell no, you got to get me out of here. Do you want to talk about anxiety? Boom, right there. I was like, nope.
Brett's like, yeah, it's okay, though. I had some good times on the beach in Oceanside and TJ. Yeah, I'm sure you did.
Right. But no, the military brig is probably one of the worst places ever.
Yeah.
What's up, Alex?
My Niners are winning against the Giants, 3-17. Yes.
Oh, Mr. Irrelevant's the starting quarterback, ain't he?
Yes, he is. And he's doing great.
What's up, Silver Bits? What's happening? My vision didn't pass that test. For the military?
For military period or for air traffic controller?
Good to see you, Silver Bits.
My cousin Steven was an air traffic controller in the Navy. He was down in Gitmo.
Oh, yeah? Wow.
He loved it down there.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'd like it down there or not on the base.
He liked it because he used to get a box of Cubans and he'd fly on a private plane to come back to the States, and he'd always bring my brother a box of those. My brother said those best cigars he ever had in his life. I wouldn't know because I don't like cigars, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
Johnny. Johnny, do you have asthma?
Isn't it Jack? It's Jack's birthday the same as yours, right, Gypsy?
Jack's birthday is the exact same day as mine. Yep.
Right,
5 more
Jack,
days.
I do have something coming, brother. It's just taking longer than expected. Gypsy just happened to remind me when I,
And I've been looking for something for you, Jack. I just don't know what yet.
It's coming, buddy. I promise.
My
Good
name
night,
is
PBS. My name is Red.
Red. Big love, Mad Cow.
Stay gold, Pony Boy. Big
Yes,
love,
Johnny
Mad
does
Cow.
have asthma
Yep.
too, though.
What was that? Stay golden, Pony Boy.
Oh yeah.
You were gun battery 0811.
Silver
It was
Knight
you.
Kyle says, I was a gun bunny, heavy artillery, 0811, Camp Lejeune, duty station, but spent little time there, hopped all around the world. 23rd MEU was at Gitmo with Noriega Fiasco and got NUC for annoying Castro.
A nuck.
Damn, look what Metal Dragon
Navy-
said, Gypsy.
He got a
Look at that.
Navy unit. A nuck is a Navy unit commendation medal. So he got a Navy unit commendation medal for annoying Castro.
Can I tell you why I got one of those? Gypsy, you're gonna like this one. I got three or four of the Nucks, but the first one, when I first shown up to 29 Palms when everybody had to bail and go to Kuwait when it first happened back in '90. And we had to pack up all the barracks, like box everybody's clothes and shit like that. We got a nut for that.
Oh.
I swear to God, for boxing up barracks.
Oh, wow. Yeah, some units got nucks
hey.
thrown at them, and some you can just do everything and still not get commended at all. Kind of sucks.
Well, the nucks are a little bit harder to get, but the meritorious unit commendation, I think I got like 9 of those.
No, geez.
But they're just, it's like when you get to a point where I put a star on it, I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore.
All right, Steve Liberty.
Yep, you see this, Gunny? Steve Liberty said, we got a great news for my sister's oncologist doctor this week. She got a clean bill of health this week. I want to thank the tribe for their prayers. It's been a long journey. That's awesome, Steve Liberty. I'm so glad for you and your sister, man. That is great
Gypsy,
news.
really quick, can you put Jack Goldman's link up? He's 82 away from that 1,000 mark. Oh, boy. But anyway, Steve Liberty, give that sister of yours a big old squeeze from the tribe. Oh, that's awesome news.
I can't put it in right now, where I'm at or what I'm on. So, John Jacobs, if you could put down Jack Goldman's site, please.
Yeah, he's almost to 1,000, our brother Jack.
82
Silvershire.
away.
You're welcome, my man. That's all about
cakes in the oven.
That's all about Ramno. Glad you love it though.
Hey, but Jack, go to your page and make sure there is a program out there for certain channels where you can do it with 500. You can get monetized still with 500 subs. See if you're eligible for that yet too. But still, let's get them 82 anyway.
I just realized that. They changed,
changed
that up, Gypsy. I realized that people are getting monetized.
Well, the tribe, we're at 892 here.
Have you guys gone to your monetization page? You might need to put out some shorts.
Not worried about that, dude.
I know.
Gunny doesn't want to.
Dude,
but
not doing it.
You have to read into it a lot, Gunny, because the only thing I'm saying is you might be able to get super chats at least.
Yeah, you know how much that money YouTube keeps?
Yes and no, but still, that's another way that people like to donate.
I'm telling you right now, if everybody wants to donate, boom, right there.
All right.
YouTube doesn't, they restrict people's videos. They put hits on us and stuff. I'm like, no, I ain't doing it.
All right, there's Jack Goldman's page, everyone. Well, Biggie put it in too.
That's just my opinion. Look, once we get the board of directors together, they might veto me, and that's just what it is.
All right.
Silvershire.
See, and I can't join the board until you get at least that 500 or 1,000. So
Well, you have to come to Florida and get your Semper Fi hug, because I don't even know if you're real. I mean, you could be AI, as far as I know.
I'm Memorex. I am just
with a beard like that.
Leave a number
with a beard like that. Who really knows? Gunny knows that I'm real because I shoved him when he tried to hug me too hard. I was like,
no. Year 1, I got a hug. Year 2, I didn't. No, year 2, his dad said something. I smacked him. It was totally too hard.
He did that. He did that in front of my parents, and then at the end of the stream, it's still on. It's on the Coin Tribe channel. Mr. V Rose just Mr. Biggie 143, he was there at the moment. Just Veros just shoved me. I could have pressed charges that night. He shoved me really hard, Mr. Veros.
Hey, everybody, it wasn't that bad. But listen, if you're the size of Can and the size of V-Rose, it was like kicking a chihuahua through a field goal, okay? Don't get me wrong.
Let's not like, mislead anybody. All I want the people to know is that he shoved me off my stool on a live stream.
Listen, I went back and watched that video. That's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
I didn't see that. I have to go back and look.
Oh no,
we were 6 hours into it, Gypsy. We were 6 hours into it, probably. My parents had just left. We walked up. I'm walking with Gun. This is funny. I'm walking with Gunny's laptop from Gunny's place where he's staying up to where V-Rose and I are staying. We carry on the party with his. I'm like, hey, here's the pool, and I'm showing them outside on a live stream while I'm like walking around with Gunny's laptop. Then we get up to the top and we're having more drinks and just kind of finishing up the live stream, and Mr. V-Rose gets a wild hair up his arse and he decides to just shove me off of my stool while I'm talking to people. So I'm literally talking, my focus is on the laptop, and then boom, you see me fly off the screen onto the floor.
I have to watch.
From Mr. V-Rose. Johnny remembers it. He was here. He was there. I know that he was there. Johnny's always.
We need to get Johnny there too someday.
He shoved me off of my chair. I was on a chair. I wasn't even on a stool. I was literally on a kitchen chair at the kitchen table. And V-Rose just got it, here he is. I was talking.
You know why though, right?
Bad about
You're talking bad about Mariah Carey.
I was, because I was talking about changing your clothes. Changing your clothes for the live streams, and how I shouldn't change my clothes and people shouldn't change their clothes while they're on live streams, because it would be like Mariah Carey on MTV Cribs. V-Rose, you're lucky that you're my cousin, because I'm gonna give you a pass. We're here to have fun.
Now, was it before or after Big E was there?
Oh. No, Biggie had been there. That was the last night. That was I think the last fun night that we actually had in Florida. I want to tell you though, Cuzzy and everybody, and Gunny and Mr. Dude, I got my tickets today for Florida. I'm coming.
Nice. I'll probably get my.
It's really gonna go down. Mama Can and Pop Can helped me out today, and we're gonna be down in Florida for the cause for sure.
Sweet. I should get mine hopefully on the 1st, I believe.
Nice. I would like to. I can't wait for you to get down there. You're gonna have a great time, Mr. D.
I hope so.
Mr.
I've
D.
always wanted to go down to Florida, at least around Epcot and Disney. I don't know if I'll go there this time, but at least be in Orlando. Maybe I'll go get some McPizza.
Don't go to Disney. Who cares about Disney?
Oh, I still love
Dee.
Disney.
I can't wait to meet you. I know.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's muscle spasms. Why don't you get
actually
up
a
here,
muscle
B?
spasm? You don't have Tourette's. Come on, I know the difference. I remember it was very violent for a 6-year-old. I'm not a 6-year-old, Biggie. What are you talking about?
Oh.
Okay, I found it.
Like a plastic bag in the wind. Okay.
What'd you find there, Gunny?
Hold on. Wait for it. Wait for
Video?
it. I think so. But
oh, geez, this is it.
It's not that bad.
all right, audio. we have
Hi, Blue
audio?
Moon Bee. What's up?
You won't need it. Just watch.
Oh my God, Gunny. Oh, he sits down. No, he doesn't even sit down. No, he doesn't sit.
Where are you?
Again.
What a brute,
Again.
What a brute.
He sits down and he like leverages to sit down off of my shoulder and throws me. Look at this. He didn't like my
Blue Moon
jersey
Bee.
or he didn't like my trainer.
You didn't like your jogging suit?
Oh God.
God, B-Rose. Jeez.
There's the proof. There's the proof. If I want to reach out to the authorities, I will. Right? We have it on tape.
You have proof. Oh God, that was traumatic.
Here he comes. Okay, the court is now in session.
Uh-oh.
All right. I want to hear
Wait, let's put them how they were sitting at the fun show.
This is a hit job. You guys are making me look bad.
Okay, hold on. Let's see if the evidence presents
It's all
itself,
out
people.
there, dude.
Huh?
Yeah, but there's no
Hold
audio. If people could only hear the way you were talking about Mariah Carey, this is not fair. I was defending a woman's honor.
Is she related to you? All right, let's hear it.
I wish we'd be kissing cousins.
Oh, we can't hear it. I want to see it again. I mean, look at how hard he
George
pushed
Matthew.
me. I mean, I'm.
Hold on, some guy's harassing me outside for some reason.
Oh, see, I think you're joking. And then all of a sudden,
This is what I'm trying to tell you.
Like,
I lost my balance as I was going down, and I simply put my arm out. Had I known that you would
evidence
through the
says,
air.
if you look at Big E, he didn't see a thing. He's in knee deep in his phone.
Who is Big E?
Yeah.
Oh, Big E chuckled. It was pretty funny to see Big E's
you
reaction.
can see him in the background. Yeah, he's on his phone. He's not even looking.
Where?
Right there in the mirror. Look in the mirror.
Oh, look at that.
Look in the mirror. He was just circling it. Biggie didn't see any of it. You're right. Biggie missed it. I'm the only one, and you all now are the only ones that have proof that Mr. V-Rose accosted.
Is there a lip reader in the chat that could make out what he's saying?
Okay, here, I'll tell you. Hold on.
Damn, some homeless guy just walked up in my car.
Okay, so he said, what are you going to do about it?
Hitting on my window.
What do you think? You're Italian, I'm Italian. What's up? Bring it on. Huh? I'll tell you what your mom said to me last night. What?
No, you know what? Now I remember he was saying something. He's like, you like my look here, you like my pullover? That's what he was like. You like my pullover? I'm like, man, forget your pullover. He was talking bad about Mariah. What? See, you loved it. You were still smiling. I saw your face. You were still smiling.
Until I hit the floor.
Oh my God, Brett. That's so. Look at what. Look at, oh my God, Gypsy, you look horrible. What's going on in your picture? Are you in a motorcycle gang?
That's Jason Momoa,
dude.
Oh, okay.
He was signing bottles of vodka.
No, I know. I'm just messing with you. Tell him, Jay Tizzo. Look at the memories that Mariah's made for Jay Tizzo.
Wow. Well, that was fun. Memory lane has been experienced and driven down, walked down. I felt a good charge off of that.
Is there a link to join? I want to come out and play. Do you know Silver Knight Kyle?
He just said he was a Marine. How are you going to turn your back on a Marine?
I haven't talked to him. I'm just saying, look.
I just guilt trip you. You know that.
Send me an email at gunny'squarterdeck@gmail.com and I'll send you a link.
So, Cuzzy, I just overheard you say as I was getting my laptop out, you got your airfare all in order?
Yeah, but I want to tell Jay Tizzo, I wasn't diving. I'm a soccer player, and I wasn't diving though.
Oh my
You say
God!
you took a
Listen,
dive?
I don't know that
The
there's
record.
anybody more
I'm just playing.
observant in chat than Jay
Just
Tizzo.
trying to tell
Mind
you.
Oh,
you.
dude, you are not
He
getting
gets up
nothing
at the
past
crack
the
of dawn and catches everything. He knows that's what Can was saying. He's like, "Oh, check out the new soccer pullover. This thing's going to make me dive unbelievably." And then, boom, it happened right on the spot.
V-Rose,
Wow.
Oh, wait a minute. Speaking of the Tizzos,
you're my bro, but man,
are the Tizzos? Are you guys coming to
gotta-
the fun show? Just curious.
Tell him,
we
Big.
gotta have an all-star wrestling match.
Woman's honor. What'd you say, Gunny?
I wanted to know if the Tizzos are coming to the fun show.
Oh, it would be so much fun. You guys, the accommodations are still.
B-Rose,
If you're on the fence about it, and you even if you just want to ask a couple questions, just ask away because now's the time to take advantage of it.
Well, you got people like Big E, Flag City, Uncle Robert, myself, you. We all stayed there. I mean, those rooms, they're perfect for what we need to do.
I talked to Rainbow. He booked already.
Oh, Rainbow's all right. He got his own this time. All right.
Gunny's quarter deck,
James
Silver Knight deck, like
Butler
on deck.
Yeah.
There's
James Butler's coming
at gmail.com.
Is Butler already was all set? I saw Johnny Ray wanted to, or Johnny Rainbow wanted to figure out a way to get down, and I know we missed him last year, so it'd be nice to have you come down.
It would be nice.
I hope Johnny can come.
Well, look, when
Johnny, just send the package to Gunny's address,
parents are coming from New York,
and then he'll bring it.
be on I-75 and have your on the south side. Just put your thumb out. They'll pick you up.
You get to meet Kelly Ray. Kelly Ray, we met last year. She'll be there.
We met Dolls Dolly, remember?
Most def.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Remember meeting
Penny
Dolls Dolly?
Horner
Yep.
and his girlfriend.
Who was the one
Pirate
person that was
Stacker,
there?
Coins making
Coin Crew was there.
Cyclonic Silver. Cyclonic Silver came.
No. Somebody else who lives in Florida. He lives in Miami. Who is it?
Lucky Duck.
No.
Lucky Duck was there.
No.
BR Chef. BR Chef and his family
in
were
my
there.
town. I realized he lives in my town.
No.
Yeah. I remember that, Cuzzy.
Oh, I know his name.
Somebody
Italian.
else
He's Italian dude.
From
He's
Miami.
a what? Italian dude?
Yes.
I hope Snipey Mikey can make it. Mike Pepsi, but that wasn't him that you're
He
talking
was
about.
sitting there with he brought his wife with him. Oh my God.
Oh, Mark Scarlata?
Scarlata. Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't
Mark
realize he lived
Scarlata.
in Miami.
Yeah, he lives in
I
Florida.
thought that's what you said. He's Fort Lauderdale,
lives
Miami.
somewhere in Florida.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not
Very
exactly
nice.
sure where.
See,
Blue Moon Beach said she got her box, Gunny, the buy it now box, but she hasn't opened it yet.
Does he want to come up and open it here?
Ooh, do you want to bring it on stream and open it, Blue Moon? If you want to.
If you want to.
All right, I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back.
What?
Make sure your mic is off.
Zeros, will you put yourself up here? I don't want to be talking to monkeys and mimosas.
Not Mimosa. Jason Momoa.
Mimosa. You put a picture up there because you wish you looked like him.
No.
Gunny thinks he's a tall drink of champagne and orange juice.
I was just
I'm a tall screwdriver, baby.
That's funny.
That is funny.
My lighting.
He's like Larry the Cable Guy. That's funny, right there. Don't care who you are.
Can you see me all right? My lighting's
I
bad.
remember Never Dull. Oh, I haven't heard of Never Dull since boot camp, I think. Oh.
Woo!
Oh, Marley, what are you doing?
I remember all the cleaning supplies we had in boot camp.
But everything back then, when you went to boot camp, it was all made from Lighthouse from the Blind. You remember that?
That's funny.
We had Bulldog, that Bulldog aftershave or whatever.
No, but I'm talking about all the cleaning stuff, like the Pine Sol and all that stuff. It all had that white label on it, and the light bulbs. They were all made from. The company was called Lighthouse for the Blind.
We're not listening to Gunny, anyways. Yeah. The only place he has now.
Why are you echoing me?
You're
Gypsy,
echoing.
What was that noise? Did you make your flight yet?
Not yet. Probably get mine shortly.
You're echoing, dude.
Who is?
I should be V.
I'm not echoing.
No,
I'm on the
it's you. Acid flashbacks. Gypsy Wolves. Acid flashbacks.
Check.
I don't have anything else on.
Yep, I think we're good. It was Gypsy. Echo.
All right,
Echo.
I am sending the link to.
I don't know.
George Matthews, do you remember when the chimp like ate the lady's face? Like he attacked the lady?
Yes.
They're violent and they're very strong too.
Well, that's when they get
Oh,
older.
it was her friend. It was the owner's friend.
Yeah,
who came
what's her
over
friend? Right.
in
Yeah.
a Manhattan apartment or something like that. It was a
Oh,
friend.
that's right. Kelly
And
Ray
they
was
were
like
they were
right
housing
around
it in
the
some like
corner.
Manhattan apartment.
Oh my God.
Something ridiculous like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Kelly
Not
Ray,
bad.
so you're somewhere in Central Florida.
better.
Are you near Orlando?
Check 1 2.
Check.
That's you, buddy.
The heck?
Reboot your AOL and come back on.
I'm on my phone.
I don't hear an echo.
Yeah, I don't hear an echo. It sounds weird now.
I hear it on just when he talks. I hear him echoing.
Oh, I don't hear it.
Maybe it's because he drives me nuts, and I just love the guy, and that's all it is to it. But
So
I sent the link to our other Marine buddy. Let's see if he comes on here.
Gypsy, I didn't hear what you said. Did you get your flight stuff yet?
No, he left, D-Rose. If you would watch the screen.
Oh,
Okay,
I was
there we
looking-
go.
I was
There we
looking
go.
down.
No, he said he's getting it on the first of the month when he gets paid.
Okay, so I just want to know, before he books anything, just so he knows when. Gypsy, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. What I was saying is, before you book, just make confirm when you're coming in. I told you we'll be there a day earlier.
Well, you'll be on the third or fourth?
I'm
You're
coming
going there on Wednesday, right?
The
V?
third, yeah.
I'm not going to show up, and I'm going to be there
I
when it
got to
opens.
scout out all the
Thursday
pawn
morning.
shops. I got to have a map and like an itinerary for the next day.
Right. But I'm going to be there Thursday morning, but I'm just not checking into my room till what, like 4 p.m.? Is that what it is?
You could ask for an early check-in, but usually it's 4 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not worried about when to get to the room. I'm just going to show up early to the coin show. I want to be there this time. For the last 2 years, I didn't do it. I want to be there when it opens up because I'm going there in hopes of finding a BU roll of Benji's. But everybody told me the first day, everybody buys all those BU rolls. They're like gone. So I was like, I want to get there.
Well, that's why you got to be there. Yeah.
That's why.
Azor Blue, when you say primary, do you have a secondary home in Florida or out of state?
Azure Blue is money bags, dude. He's got like 6 houses. What are you talking about?
No, I know, but I'm asking if he's got a secondary home in Florida.
Yeah.
You should come up if you get a chance.
See, Dee got the joke. Oh, Silver Knight's here. We got another devil dog in the house. Ready, Gypsy? Where you at? Put your ugly mug up here. There we go. What's going on, brother? Okay, now we got
What's
2
going on,
echoes.
brother?
Am I echoing?
Yeah.
You're here. You made it. Where are you now? What state are you in, brother?
I'm in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Oh, nice.
Jesus, that's a bad echo. Do I need to jump out and jump back in or something?
Do you have your YouTube open right now?
No.
Wow.
It's all closed.
Yeah, try and reboot and come on back.
I will do that.
All right, brother.
Man, Gunny, are you running this off your Fisher Price stuff? What are you doing right now?
Hey, listen, I know technology more than you do. You can't even hook up a scope while we're doing this StreamYard.
My scope's hooked up.
Well, how come you can do it on your phone, but you can't do it on this?
It's on right now. Will
Okay,
it work?
what does WWW stand for?
World Wide Web.
What does EKG stand for?
Electrocardiogram.
What does EGG stand for?
Electric gabagool games.
It's an egg. Come on. No, I'm just kidding. That's a good one though.
Gabagool.
We gotta get some gabagool down there when we get to.
Ew, disgusting, dude. I'll throw up just trying to chew it. What's that, Metal
Which is worse, Vegemite or gabagool?
I don't
We'll
know.
make gabagool.
You could see my camera now, right?
I can, but Gypsy is echoing bad, dude.
You can see my camera,
Again,
right?
Gypsy. Talk, Gypsy.
Huh?
Yeah, you're echoing, dude. I don't know.
Why?
what the hell.
I've been on the same thing. Fine. Hold on.
Oh, you got it. Was that one of those infused ones?
I don't think so. Is it? I should know.
Oh, use the focus button. We got to see the coin better.
No, it's just I had it on here before you even said anything about it. So
You got the same scope I have, right?
yeah, but I'll show you what I did get. This thing's pretty cool. Let me show you this.
Well, you got to put like I've told Can, you guys got to put a piece of felt because that damn that surface right there that scratches the hell out of the coins.
No.
All right. Well, okay, Silver Knight.
Am
see
I
what-
all echoes now? Or not?
Yeah, you and Gypsy. Is this the left coast thing or what?
Am I still echoing?
Yes.
Am I echoing?
Yes.
Why am I echoing?
You must. Do you have it on your phone so you can hear it?
Can plugged in his HDMI cable to his telephone.
Okay. I have no idea why I'm echoing.
That's weird. StreamYards will do that if you're
Good
not
night.
using
You don't
it.
have like a YouTube tab open on your computer, do you?
I have nothing open.
Okay.
but Link.
And you don't have it on your phone playing right now, do you?
I have nothing open.
Okay.
but Link. And
Yeah,
it's
it's
on
good. It's
my phone. I'm on my phone. This is the camera from my phone. I'm on my. Hey, the echo stopped. Can you hear me?
oh, somebody said Mike was muted.
Oh.
He's trying to figure out who it is.
Okay. Yeah. I'm still echoing. Well, no, I'm not. Man, this is confusing. I'm half echoing. I'm not. I'm smoking, and I don't know if I should not be smoking. And I'm trying to watch my language because I
It
don't
sounds
know.
better now. Gunny, we can't hear you. Gunny, you're muted.
It's coming from V Roses.
I told you it was coming from B Rose.
So, I was echoing.
you're
off of
fine.
him.
Hi,
That's why I
Silver
was
Knight, Kyle.
echoing.
All right, we got to figure it out. All right. So, Kyle,
No worries. Hi,
tell
Kyle.
me what years did you serve from?
88 to 92, and again, I'm trying to.
I was
bite my
already muted,
tongue.
Johnny.
I want to give you some guff, and I didn't want to cuss and saying I want to give you some guff. So
Okay.
I'm trying to be family friendly.
That's fine. That's fine. Go ahead.
But when you said you shipped shit from Okinawa back to the States and you got like a nut for that, I wanted to cuss you. It was flying by in the thread so bad. When we took off with Task Force Ripper with the 23rd Mew, we shipped out of Okinawa because that's where we were launching out of at that time.
Because the Mew, you guys go to Camp Hansen back then, right?
Now it's at Camp Foster.
Okay,
They shipped us out of Camp
that's even better.
Foster. But they hauled our stuff up to Hansen to ship it back to the States. Basically, it was all our dress uniforms. All we took with us was our boots, our underwear, and 2 pair of camis.
Right.
Everything else had to ship back stateside. And when you said you did the shipping of that stuff and got a nut for it, I just about lost my mind in the dread.
What it was,
I get
don't
to
know if
blame
you caught it. What it was, you've been to 29 Palms, right?
In and out.
Okay. They have all kinds of barracks all over the place. It's like they're literally like down a hill.
Yeah.
And we're the school battalion, so we're at the top of the hill. We're furthest away from all the fleet Marines, right? But when we first showed up there, we had to literally go room to room, box people's stuff up to put it in storage. That's all it was. And we got a nuck, nuck or muck. Now I'm confused. But anyway, we got a ribbon for that. It was the most, and looking back, you're going, oh my God.
Yeah.
It was just one of those, you got to be kidding me. Because honestly, I never got issued one ribbon. I never wore one because at the same time I got that nuck, we got issued the National Defense Service Medal, which everybody gets, the Firewatch ribbon. And it was just funny to get it And I'm walking around, everybody's walking around. Yeah, I got 2 ribbons, thank you. It's like, yeah, good job there, Chucky. You know what I mean?
But yeah,
Um,
they shipped our stuff back when we flew out of Okinawa and flew into Kuwait.
mhm.
They shipped all our stuff back and it got lost in a warehouse in DC.
Oh.
I never had to stay. I spent my last year and a half in never having to stand any kind of inspection because they lost all our dress uniforms.
I bet that broke your heart, brother.
Oh man, it was terrible. So yeah, we had to have a CG inspection right before I got out. It cracked me up. They're like, well, we're going to pay you to replace all your lost uniforms, but by the time you get them replaced, you're a double-digit midget. You're out of here.
Exactly.
So but I didn't know people want a backstory to that thing in Cuba where we got a nut for pissing off Fidel Castro. I figured you guys could get a laugh out of that. So,
Yep. That's awesome, man. And you did your 4 and said that's enough for me, right?
do what?
You said you did your 4 years and that's enough for me, right?
Yeah, I had a kid. I was tired of being shot at and shooting at people. So
And because you said you were artillery, correct?
artillery. Well, yeah, basically, but
He's one of those guys when he pulls the cannon, the big rounds go lobbing down the range, and he can't hear for the rest of his life.
yeah, it just that seemed to be my primary job, but it never worked out that way because I became the NBC NCO, and
Oh my
nice.
God!
then the Gulf
Listen.
War started, and all that crap went with that. But harkening back to December of '89, I love telling this brief little story. I'll tell the short version of it.
Sure.
Everybody knows when Noriega went wayward, they shipped everybody they shipped the army down on land into Panama to get him. They put Navy SEALs out in the Panamanian ports. They took us Marines out of Lejeune and they shipped us down to Gitmo to have a pissing contest because Noriega said, all right, if you guys come after me, I'm getting on an airplane and I'm flying to Havana. So they purchased us on the fence line there in Havana, and Gitmo staring down at Havana. Now, if you guys said you hadn't been to Gitmo, at
No.
least back then, the base covered roughly 7 miles of island on the lower corner of it, but almost a mile of it is the minefield that lays in between the 2 of them, and then they got the one roadway that goes into the minefield, and then they've got the towers that blow inward, and there's pictures I got pictures of it. It says, these explode inward covered in concertina wire that if they cross our fence line, they blow that down. There's their line of defense, their only way through the minefield. Now we drove through the minefield, went and parked on the fence line because that was all one big muscle flex. So we drove along the fence line, and the American guard towers are steel, painted this gunmetal gray, beautiful works of art, even though you can see pings from rounds on them and stuff. And their mirror on the other side were these wooden shit shacks that these guys, the Cubans, followed through with. And they rolled us out, and for 3 days they parked us on that fence, and they basically made it abundantly clear, hey, if Noriega lands there, all these Marines are driving over there, and we're snatching his ass up from the airport. So Castro gets all kind of livid, and there was a whole no shots fired on the fence line thing. I'll pull out the newspaper later if we get around to it. God, I am horrible at telling short stories.
That's okay.
But for 3 days they put us on the fence line. They'd rotate us in and out, and we're on the fence line. I actually got a picture sticking my head out the back of 5-ton with an old beat up 35 millimeter camera, taking pictures of a guy scoping me. But they didn't want an international incident. But crummy little pictures. But we sat there for 3 days. Noriega ended up getting busted in Panama. They flew him to Florida. We're set to be there 21 days. 3.5 days in, they get Noriega. They pull us back. They put us back on Cable Beach, and they start walking in with, they just bring in on a dolly like a half a dozen cases of Budweiser, and they just prop it up and go, all right, guys, drink on the beach. We can't go anywhere.
Nice.
We're set to be here. We had been live firing prior to it, but they said now that these negotiations are in place, you can't live fire. So they paid us to lay on the beaches and chase banana rats and get drunk. And they wheeled in oh God, I don't want to be tacky in saying this, but I'm in a group of Marines. They rolled in a tuna boat. Gunny, you want to tell them what a tuna boat is?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
That's the Navy medical ship. And it was like 60 to 70% women on it. So they rolled in a tuna boat in for us to relieve the tension. But we're swimming out on Cable Beach and just getting drunk and playing volleyball. And the old Quonset Hut barracks down there were where they ended up building the prison. So I got some funny pictures from that where it's like I tell people, yeah, this is us, a bunch of drunk Marines, and where we're sitting at is the heart of what is now that prison. But it was just an open beach and Quonset huts. But they roll us in a tuna boat and everything. And we were doing sea ads with one ship off the 6th Fleet. And anybody that did the sea ads, plus my entire unit of people, plus a couple of detachment guys from the Gitmo barracks, in total, it was like 178 of us that they gave the NUC to. And the Admiral gets up there at the Marine barracks down there, and we're all standing at attention, and they go through the "to all who sees this, present greetings," and that whole spiel as they present it, and real formal. Then they call us at ease, and he starts laughing. He goes, "I just want you all to know," and this is like a 3-star admiral, goes, "I'm giving you this because you pissed off Fidel Castro."
Oh,
We just busted out laughing because when it hit the fan and we were bouncing around down there, and of course this is pre-cell phone time, like I said, December of '89, they rolled us all into the phone bank down there and told us all to call one person at home to call the rest of your family, because Fidel Castro went on the Today Show and he was pulling a cruise ship, banging his shoe on a lectern, going, "Get out of here, you American invaders," and things. And because we pissed off Fidel Castro, DOD went, "Yeah, you guys get a NUC." I said,
Nice.
Funny part is,
Sweet.
you and I are roughly the same age. I'm 51. I'm going to guess you're what, 53, 54, let's just say somewhere around there.
57.
Okay, so we got it. But when that was going on, I remember this. I didn't obviously know this part of the story, but I was literally a senior in high school when you were doing that.
Yeah. December of 1989.
Yep. No, December of '89. Then I was actually in 20. No, yep. I was in college actually at that time, and before I dropped out because I hated it.
We went down there at the end of November. Yeah, I can spend so many funny stories from this
sure.
stuff, and I just want to bust your chops. I don't mean to.
Nah, you're fine, man. What state you live? What state do you live in? Not like Gypsy. You don't live in the state of confusion, but what state are you in?
Yeah,
I'm in Indiana. You're in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Now, what are the odds you're going to be coming down to the fun show in January?
What are the odds? What?
Coming to the fun show in January?
The fun show.
Florida.
That's the coin show we go to in Orlando.
I would love to go, but traveling for me doesn't happen much. I ain't going to get much into it, but I'm recovering from 2 types of malignant cancer.
Sure.
Oh.
None of which have to do with this, which is ironic and annoying, but prostate cancer, old man. Here I am trying to hold my tongue again. Because
You're fine.
I really want to go off the rail on that, but
no. Well, one day
I am an avid coin collector. John Jacobs is why I'm here. I opened up
nice.
YouTube, and John Jacobs had a link that said, "Come check this out," and I put you guys on for a few minutes. And I was like, "Oh hell, I like these guys. This sounds fun." And then it started going a little bit more, and I'm like, "Oh God, this sounds like a lot of fun. I want to be in on this."
You know what? There are times where we've stayed on this thing till 4 a.m. on the East Coast because Gypsy and Can are on the left coast, and they're going, "What are you guys being wimps for? Why are you going to bed?" I'm like, "It's 4 o'clock in the morning."
Yeah. No. We just tell Gunny he's old. He just complains a lot. He's got a little sand, in places.
Yeah. Nothing like a sandwich.
What happened? Where'd Gypsy go? Oh, there he is.
Gypsy,
No, but we just get on here. We get as real as we can. We can have fun. There's a lot of veterans.
And there's the echo again. Yeah.
V-Rose is our Italian brother down in South Florida, and he hasn't figured out this interweb thing yet.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
He was suggesting the other day.
Is it me?
Solitaire online.
No, now it's
Yeah, it's not me because I don't have anything else on. I have
Well, now it's
StreamYard.
on. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Now it is.
Maybe it's Gunny.
How about now?
No, because I just muted him and it's gone.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
it's
goes
me?
away when you mute him. So,
Watch. Unmute.
Yeah, I think it's Heroes.
and it echoes when he unmutes.
V-Rose is using AOL, and
You didn't unmute me. I was muted. I showed that I was muted. Now I'm muted. Now I'm unmuted.
Now
Now
it's
I'm muted.
on. No, it's back.
He's got nice hair though.
But
How about now?
It's definitely
Better.
It's
Nope, there is. Dude, turn your YouTube off. He don't
He's
listen to
gonna
everybody.
try it again. But yeah,
um,
like I said, John Jacobs, I saw the link and I just wanted to peek him, but I got introduced to him through the Numismaniac up in Canada. who I've done
Oh,
some
buddy,
shows
he's a
with.
good guy.
I've done some shows with Santa up there and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, listen,
And,
you need to stick around with us because come December will be our next auction for the Toys for Tots.
I'm not bald.
Anyway, we do a Toys for Tots thing, and last year we had the Numismaniac always comes up with Santa Claus.
G-Matthew about to see my bald ass talking about bald ass.
Oh no.
Anyway, we get the Numismaniac comes up as Santa Claus, and he stayed there the entire time. What can 3 hours just sitting there wrapping presents, just being there with us.
Patrick is an angel. He is.
Who is that?
He's such a good guy. We've
The
sent him,
Numismaniac.
yeah, we've sent him many gifts just because he's just a
Numismaniac?
solid
Yeah,
individual.
Yeah.
He's always supported us. He also does a lot of good stuff on his channel. We love the guy. He's a retired military. I don't know what branch he served. Canadian Army, I
It's
think.
Canadian Army. He was in the Canadian
He
Army.
served, and the thing is, he and I are talking. You know our Marine Corps covers. He and I are definitely going to exchange covers one day when we meet. That's for sure.
I gave
But-
all my old covers away, but then my big ass head wouldn't fit in any of them anymore.
Oh man, you and me both, man. Because I remember from boot camp, I had the biggest cover. Mine was 7 3/8. So we ain't gonna talk about it.
I got my
did-
blues
I
cover
did
and I
make
got my
a mistake
desert
to pass
cami
on
cover.
My bunny cover. That was kind of a bummer because I really wanted my old bunny cover still.
Bunny.
Do you want
I
me
got
to
a
go
piss
on-
cover,
I
too.
go to Paris Island just about every Veterans Day because me and my wife, we love the Beaufort area. Dude, if I can move anywhere, it would be Beaufort, South Carolina. I love it. But if you want me to, when I go up there, I can go to the uniform shop and pick you up a boonie cover if you want.
No, not the same thing. I can
Yeah.
pick up regular.
No, I know you,
cover.
but here's the thing. I'm not
That
ordering it
one
from
I'm more
Amazon. I'm
dirt.
picking it up on base, buddy. Paris Island, where it all began.
Yeah. Well, see, now even though I'm in Indianapolis, I'm a California Marine. I went to
That's
boot
okay.
camp
I
out
don't
in
think you'll
Cali.
mind Paris Island. We all became Marines. It don't matter where you started.
I was a
Indianapolis
Diego
was
Marine.
supposed to ship to Paris Island, but I did something kind of stupid in 1988. Chick broke my heart, so I hitchhiked across the country. Ended up in Phoenix, Arizona, enlisted there, and when I shipped back to Indianapolis 3 weeks later, they shipped me out as a courtesy ship via Phoenix. But that's a really long, drawn out, stupid story.
You don't know, Sam Seavey is one of our members. He's a Vietnam veteran, and he's been through some crazy stuff. You know, them Seabees, I did more than what people really realize out there in Vietnam. But I sent him one of my cami tops to him that I actually wore in Iraq, and he loves that damn thing. And it's just one of those, you know, he and I have had so many stories, shed some tears together, and wow, love that guy. And we did a 75th birthday celebration for him. You know, he's getting up there in age. I think, what is he, 76 now? But he's a solid guy. You got to wait to get him up here one time on the stream. He's just, some of the stories he's got, Kyle, will just blow your mind, man. Let me tell you what.
Oh yeah.
All my stories are about drinking and being stupid.
Well, see, that was the
Those
late
are Marine
80s,
stories.
early
Come on.
90s, because when I came in,
Sprinkle a little bit of
stopped all
those in. You
company
sprinkle other
parties.
things. It's great. You got a great salad. Or
Yeah.
stew, you know.
Little Dragon, what years did you serve, man? You got Satine camis? Oh my God, you crazy. If he had Satines, you know he's old.
He said, bring some starch.
Because Gypsy, when
Yo.
you came in, was it we only had the digital camis or did you have the Woodland?
No, when I came in, we had Woodlands.
Okay.
We had Woodlands. We had the old boots. We had everything old. But I was there when it transitioned into the new desert boots, the new camis, all that.
Kyle, you were in when they had the split pockets on the breasts, weren't you?
All of the above. Hold on. I hope
Yep.
a bunch doesn't show up here. I'm going to show up a few things. Everybody knows what that is.
Oh,
See
yeah.
if I can cover up my social security number.
Honorable discharge.
Honorable.
And then cover up my thing there. That's my
Nice.
goodbye ID. So, little rock and roll memorabilia and stuff going up here.
Very cool.
So,
That's right up Can's alley right there, buddy.
Any Jay and Silent Bob fans out there?
What kind of fans?
Jay and Silent Bob.
Jay and Silent Bob? Whoa.
Yeah.
There's Pete Mayhew, who was Chewbacca. That's Brian O'Halloran from the Clerks franchise trying to talk me out of part of my life story.
Nice.
Movie. I was like, no. Work I did with the Kings of Leon, Arlo Guthrie,
Nice.
Roy Clark, Peter Gabriel, Rick Springfield, Sex Pistols.
So were you like a roadie or what?
Pistols. I didn't work with the Pistols. That's just a record.
No, I'm saying, were you like a roadie or what?
No, I was a body. I was a glorified chaperone.
Oh, nice.
Tough guy.
Tough guy.
But yeah, glorified chaperone.
Bro, you got a little bit of everything. Look at that.
Some of the Special Olympics coaching medals I got hanging with my tags.
Really?
I'm even smart enough to cover up my Soch on there.
Hey, man.
What sport did you coach?
All of them.
Nice.
Everything from bocce to volleyball to just anything I could have. And there's my blood stripes.
That's great work, though. Thank you.
You're welcome. There's some drumsticks from the Tubes, Eddie Money, Lifehouse.
Wow.
Stuff I did with Lifehouse, stuff I did with Michelle Branch and Madonna. Any Clash fans?
Oh, yeah.
Buddy.
So, like I said, I'm a comic book nerd, and Mick Jones from the Clash sent me this comic book over from London because he's a comic book nerd too. Signed it to me, and the significance of the date on this, he picked this out. 8 December 79 was the date I came out in London.
Sweet.
There's a single. Oh, sports ephemera. There's me and a bunch of the Colts. Stuff I did with Peyton Manning. Marvin Harrison used to be my next door neighbor. So, Hall of Fame guy.
Oh, you got some Wayne Gretzky up in there, some hockey.
I got Wayne Gretzky's on my dress, but if you want to see it, I'll show you some stuff I got from Gretzky.
That's okay, because if Mario Lemieux was healthy, he'd have wiped out his records, but we won't talk about that.
Yeah. Let's see. That's all comic book stuff. This is a guy from DC
Go back to
Comics.
that bookshelf.
Guy from DC Comics that helped create the Teen Titans drew my wife as Wonder Woman as an anniversary present to us a few years back.
Hey, Kyle, go back to that bookshelf. You got some good stuff that look like there.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's one of my antique shelves.
Yes, sir.
There's 3 of them in that room. There's 2 of them downstairs. There's one of my bookshelves downstairs.
So give us
there's my autograph bookshelves. There's another bookshelf. There's another bookshelf.
Kyle, I'm going to guess. Do you collect things? I'm just speculating.
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Right. Now, what's one of your, give us some of the authors of those books you got in there.
Name them. I got Mark Twain first editions, Jules Verne editions.
What?
Hey, here's a
Pardon me.
New book. I love a good party. And I released likeness rights from my friend here. So And I love a good party. Where am I? He made me a Homeland Security agent.
Nice.
So I am now. I finally gave up likeness rights for stuff, but yeah, a lot of comic book stuff that goes on for days. Tour stuff with the tubes. Here you go. Hockey fans.
Oh, yes,
Jeez.
sir. Yes, sir.
Who that guy?
Amen.
Oh, nice.
Gordy.
Gordie Howe autograph.
Sweet.
To go. Yeah, here in a minute I'll show you my Wayne Gretzky autographs and stuff. But
If you get a second, Kyle, some of the people are asking if your coin collection, if you got
I'll get to
anything
that
nice.
too. There's too much stuff in here, so
Yeah, you got a lot of stuff.
So that's his collection room, 1 of 4. Let me guess.
104.
Kyle, John Jacobs said he found a newspaper from Honolulu, December of 41 the other day.
Some modern memorabilia or some modern military I collect.
Oh, wow. Red Cross messages.
See what that says?
Yeah. Prisoner of War medal or message.
Prisoner of war messages from World War I.
Wow.
I've got like 15 of these now.
That's amazing, man.
Oh, let me pull out some coinage here. Figure if I'm up here, got to pull out some coinage.
Oh, yeah.
We'll go right to this. Anybody like the band Everclear?
Oh, yeah.
Art Alazakis. I've done some glorified work with him. I never would take money from him to just hang out, only if I was working. But he did gift me this.
Get out of here, dude. Is that a Caesar?
Augustus Flavius.
Oh,
What?
jeez.
422 AD.
Nice.
Gift from a rock star.
Very nice.
Because he liked me. Because I wasn't about just the money and the shit like that. Hey, where'd my widow's mite go? There we go.
A widow's mite, nice.
And then this is a, oh, nope. Did it fall out? It fell out in there. Well, I got a Jerusalem penny, but it fell out in my box. There's a bronze, why am I going to forget this? I always want to say Sumerian and not that.
That looks very familiar.
Big old thick bronze.
Jerusalem or what?
Like 4,000 years old, 4,000
Okay.
years old. But that's the rarest one I got is this stupid mid-70s dime. My widow's mite fell out when I picked up this thing. Look, you see these all the time?
Right?
There's my widow's mite. It fell on the floor. Nothing fancy. It's like a 1976 dime.
Okay. What?
What?
The back never got the dice stamp on it. And
You haven't sent that in for grading yet?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, I don't grade much. I trade for some graded comic books on occasion, but
Oh my God. I got a box of comic books that were donated to us. I might have to pick your brain on them.
well, by all means, because most people that write the books on the history of comics, I'm their reference tool. So
Excellent.
I'm
Well,
that
listen,
guy.
Kyle,
I'm all ears.
we've been on here 2.5 hours and I got an appointment tomorrow because I'm going to get jabbed because, oh my God, you and I are going to we're going to have to talk and make some more content for this channel if you don't mind. But,
Hell, I ain't even got to busting out the pictures yet.
Gypsy's got to go and, do his thing. Can is, he's getting tired and, I got to get up like bright and early tomorrow because I'm getting stabbed tomorrow. Oh my goodness.
There's one of my volleyball teams.
I'm getting stabbed tomorrow because I got all these nerve problems in my arm and, but I'm going to pick your brain and reach out to you, very soon because I think there's some stories and
You
a
know
lot of
where to
stuff in the
find me.
room that we could go.
There's-
Look
Oh,
at this guy.
nice.
Who is that?
Whoa.
Now you want this is the Booney cover I want back.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Oh yeah.
that would be good.
That's North Korea in the backdrop right there.
Dang.
That's right up on the DMZ.
But I'll definitely reach out to you, man. I remember that suit. I've worn that many times.
That's Gitmo right there.
Oh, there it
Is
is.
that a 105 or a
Howitzer
155?
Huh?
Is it a 105?
That's a 198. I'll show you a 105 here in a second. This is the
Yeah,
105. That's the little pop gun.
Okay, little guy. Okay.
the little pop gun.
This is Hilo Ops ended just outside of North Korea.
Yeah, I wrecked in one of those.
Oh. Oh.
Is that a Delta? Or that's a Delta, isn't it, back then?
Yeah. That's CH-53 Delta.
Yeah, I wrecked in one of those.
There's the little bullets we shot. That's down in Gitmo too.
Yeah, those things are just tiny people. They don't do much damage. Just saying.
110 pounds.
Just saying.
110 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, so reckoning a Delta, you know what looking like that is. That's we were doing Hilo Ops off the back of that.
Well, yeah.
Wow.
But listen,
But again, the
I
stuff
don't want you to
goes
give
on. I
away.
just
I don't
need
want
to
you to
shut
give
up.
away too much because you're already giving me ideas. I think I need to pick your brain one night for a long time. But hey, Kyle, I'm gonna speak out for me and Gypsy being we're all fellow Devil Dogs. Thanks for serving, brother. I can't wait. I really cannot wait to hear some stories because I'm pretty sure there's some good stuff in there because you served at a time when I was just coming in, and I can only imagine some of the stuff that could be told. So,
Yeah, 88 to 92, the first 2 years was Cold War. The next 2 years was Gulf War.
I remember, and I was just getting started when you were laughing at me when I was coming through boot camp. So we won't get into that. But
And then the dumb shit where they rolled us a mile and a half outside of Baghdad and said, "Wait here for a couple days."
Yeah.
Okay, we
Oh,
made a
geez.
point. Go home.
all right,
Nope,
but
still
Kyle,
just
listen. I have your email address. I'll be reaching out to you, and we're going to be doing some talking. I think we're going to have some good stuff for the tribe. All right, buddy?
Yeah, and I didn't even pull into my Wayne Gretzky stuff or the bull.
Oh,
geez.
we will get there. But listen,
We'll get there.
And
I wanted to say, hey, we always have a little tradition.
Address.
You got any parting words for the tribe before we cut you off?
Hey, just I read your message before I pulled up on here. I read your thing about peace, love, and charity, and I just fell in love with you guys. I was like, that's
Nice.
what it's all about. Sure, we're old
Just-
Marines, but it's break glass in case of war. People are confused when they find out the
Yeah.
most combat guys are pacifists because it's like, who the hell wants to go get shot at and who wants to shoot people?
Well,
Yeah.
I always used to laugh at my troops when we were in Iraq and the bullets flew over our heads and they start ducking. I'm like, why are you ducking? The bullet already went past you. So,
Yeah.
so it's one of those. Listen, Kyle, thanks for serving, brother.
Let's make
We're
the
gonna-
world. Let's keep making the world a better place. Toys
Hey.
for tots
Hell yeah.
and raise money for kids because kids
Amen.
are what it's all about.
Well, stay
I got
tuned,
one
brother.
foot in the
'Cause
grave. I don't ever want charity. Give it to kids and guys that came back with pieces of them hanging off.
Amen.
Absolutely.
Um,
All right,
Hey, Kyle, Can has an auction on Mondays too. If you ever want to come by, Can has a real good auction. Still always praising the peace, love, and happiness and everything else, and just trying to make things a little better for people.
Well, I'm fighting cancer and doing all kind of stuff, so I can't kick no money into those things. But I'll tell you what, you saw some in my library. I'll give away
Yeah,
handfuls
it-
of stuff.
Hey,
You guys
it
raise
don't
money
matter.
for
Just
charity.
come and hang
Just
out.
get with me. I'll start giving stuff to you.
We want
just
your
hang
time
out
and your
with
vibe.
everybody in the chat.
Yeah.
All right, Kyle, we love you, brother. And I got your email. Like I said, you and I are going to be in touch, and we'll see you soon, brother. All right.
Take care, Johnny. I
Great
appreciate
to
you
meet
guys
you,
letting me
man.
play for a little bit.
Hoorah!
See you soon.
Semper Fi.
I'll play it out with the one we always do, but let's just I want to dedicate it really quickly to obviously to Dee Dee and to Yaya, who are kind of going through it. Tomorrow will be their mom / grandma's birthday, and it's the first one without them and without her, and we want to be with them. We want to kind of, you know, send out some good vibes, but we also want to, you know, send out some good vibes to everyone in the tribe, in the chat. Great to meet new people like Kyle and Brett. And we're just going to keep doing it. Keep it on the positive tip. Count our blessings and not our problems, like we talk about. And listen to the words of Bob Marley. Thank you, Bob, for writing such a beautiful song. Don't you worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. We're singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. We'll rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds perched by our doorstep, singing sweet songs, of melodies pure and true. You know they're singing, this is our message to you. And they're singing, don't worry, la da 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 da, about a thing, la da 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 da, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. La da 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 da, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Because every little thing is gonna be alright. La da 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 da. Dee Dee, Yaya, we love you so. We're definitely uplifting you. And Gunny, Gypsy Wolves, everyone in the chat, thank you so much. We were able to donate $1,700, and we just really thank you. And it's going to feed a lot of people. Gunny said that each dollar from this place in Gainesville, Florida, will represent 6 meals for people. So do the math and just kind of understand that every little bit helps. Every little bit, you know, every contribution you can give, whether it's a positive, you know, chat, you know, thing that you say, or a positive, you know, email that you send, or just, you know, a donation, doesn't matter. Something, if you send it, it's received, and it's not a gift unless you accept it. Go easy with yourselves. I want to kind of just go on this note for my send off. I want you guys to go easy on yourselves. Silent Silver, great to see you. It's easy to kind of take care of others and forget about yourself. And I'm in a place right now where I'm going through some stuff, and I'll be honest with everyone in the tribe. I am going through some stuff in my life. I didn't do an auction on Monday. I'm not in the best of places right now, but it's important for me to come on and do this because I promised Dee Dee and Yaya, and I promised the tribe, and I will keep my word, and I'll do the things that I'm responsible for doing. But it's hard to come on YouTube when you're dealing with stuff personally, and I am dealing with some stuff personally, and it's hard to kind of come on and just be this person all the time when you're really not echoing it in your everyday life. And we talked about that earlier, and I try to really be that kind of person where I am who I am here out there, but we're all dealing with stuff, and when you're dealing with something and you're in kind of this you know, you come on two nights a week at least, it's not always easy. And so I want to like say, I don't mean to like just leave y'all hanging high and dry, but if I don't come on, it's because I'm not doing all right. and I just kind of want to make it clear that that's just the way it is. And I'm not an easy person to figure out. I'm not an easy person for myself to figure out, but I try to be as honest with y'all as I can. And that's my honest moment for the night. And count your blessings and not your problems. And I'll see you all soon. Cheers.
Real quick, Can hope you're listening still.
Yeah, I'm so
use the people around us too. Me and Gunny are here for you too. Everyone needs somebody, so just remember that. Reach out to us.
I do,
and that goes for anyone. You know, remember, don't just stay in it in yourselves. Just reach out to people. Use the things around you. Use the the people, the places, get centered, get right into it. Because, you know, you just got to be better for yourself and everyone around you. So we love you.
Love
If you
you
got
so
something, you know, let me know, text me, call me, anything. Anyways, beyond that, thank you, John Jacobs, for bringing Kyle up and introducing us to a new friend to the tribe. Definitely some good stories out of that guy and more to come, I hope and sure. Dee Dee, Yaya, sorry for loss or what's going on and everything. Other than that, you know, just be nice to each other, be nice to yourself, feed the good wolf. Everything will always work out. Love y'all. Bye.
Hi, everyone. Good night, Gunny. Say good night, Dick.
You got it, buddy. Hey, listen, there it is right there. Enough said. Tribe is strong. Thank you so much. $1,700 is going to feed a lot of people. Yaya, Dee Dee, lots coming your way. We got that box of Maine coming. Love it. Thank you, Kyle, for coming up and sharing your stories. I cannot wait. Big things are coming. Remember, I told you we're getting our own very own t-shirt making machine. It's gonna be great. Thank you guys. I honestly think Toys for Tots is going to be big this year. We've done big with this most recent one, but we're gonna keep getting bigger. The tribe keeps getting stronger, and that's the way it is. I still got plenty more stuff from Flag City. We're gonna have a great time, guys. Thank you so much. And look, get out there this weekend. I want to challenge all of y'all. Take your phone, send me a 10-second message of saying something. I'm gonna compile it. I'll make us a little video on the tribe channel. You know the address. Send me a 10-second video, just something. Walking down the backyard, sitting on your back porch. Show us your spot. Show us where you like to go. All right, let's just put it together for the tribe. Let's just have some fun, send out some more positive vibes. Johnny Rainbow's got some ideas for some shirts. We're on to something, people, and we're gonna keep continuing and we're gonna keep doing it. And because you know why? You ain't having fun, you're doing something wrong. I love you guys, and I will see you next week.